Alright, welcome back to my Let's Play of Trails from Zero. Last time we got formally introduced to Rishi Mao, and we got a good look on what we're going to be doing here for Chapter 2. There we go. Alright, so now we have to investigate, I believe. Leah gave us a letter, demands the cancellation of their performance, and is signed by someone named Yen. We asked if anyone bore a grudge against Ilya. Apparently the other day, Ravash's Don Marconi made some rude remarks toward her at the party. She slapped him. Okay, so what was her goal? What's her... Have the client heard her story? I actually don't know what else we have to do there. I mean, I reckon we just go out the door. Well, there you go. Sounds good. What's the plan? Vivash is looking like our only potential lead so far. This Yin person may be worth looking into as well. Yeah, you're right. Hey everyone, I got an idea. Why don't we pay Ravash and Co a visit? Yeah, what? You're kidding! Isn't it our obligation as police officers to pursue any possible lead? We still don't know if Ravash's Dawn is responsible for sending the letter, but I know for a fact that we'll reach the truth if we shy away from potential trouble. You make a valid point. We won't if we shy away, yeah. Not only that, but I think it'll be a good opportunity. There are a group of criminals that think they're above the law. This is the chance to see the true nature of Crossbow's underworld for ourselves. Can't argue with that. What's wrong? Are you worried? Randy and I could always go along. No, that's not... I didn't mean... Oh no, it's not that I'm worried. I'm sure it won't be too dangerous to ask them a few questions. It's just, I've always been curious about the people that make up the city's infamous mafia. And this is the perfect chance to finally meet them face to face. Oh well, it looks like Mademoiselle is ready and raring to go. Well, of course I am. Life is full of surprises after all. Who knows what sort of exciting twists and turns this letter will lead us to. So let's be off right away. Agreed. According to the database, Ravash's headquarters is located in the back alley. There is a narrow alleyway halfway down the street that leads to his front doors. Thought I remember seeing some shady looking dudes there. Guess it makes sense if that's their HQ. Alright. Well, this ain't it. Go down here. Speed walking. Just walk down there all casual like. So this is a Ravashenko building. We knew it wasn't the safest part of the city, but the way here was even shadier than I expected. Who the hell are you guys? This isn't a place for kids like you to screw around in. Go ahead and piss up. Huh? Aren't you those kids? Could it be? Who would have thought we'd be reunited with a dear fellow of ours? What? Who are these kids? They're the damn police brats! They're the ones who spoiled our plans down in the downtown district. No way. It seems our reputation precedes us. We've come here today as part of an official investigation. Say what? We appreciate if we could meet with your boss. We'd like to ask him some questions regarding a certain incident. Are you out of your damn minds? A bunch of dogs like you talking to the Don? Just how cocky can you runts get? He's not one of our suspects. We just want to ask him some questions. He, of course, isn't obliged to, or obligated to speak with us, so we won't force the issue. Can you boys at least let your boss know we're here? Appreciate it. Damn it, Aron. Your screw-up made these little shits way too big for their britches. Yeah, what's the plan? These sons of bitches have the wrong idea. Sounds like we should teach them some manners, huh? Sounds good to me. Guess we ain't getting it. Yeah, we'll just have to try again another time. Let them through. Boss? Sorry, boss. These kids were... It's fine. He's massive. Wald was fairly large, but he pales in comparison. This guy's a mountain. You're the brats with the police then. I've heard the stories already, but you're younger than I thought you'd be. I'm Lloyd Bannings of the Special Support Section. And you are? I'm the General Manager of Sales at Ravashenko. I suppose most of the employees stick to boss, though. Damn, I wasn't expecting a big shot like him to come out and greet us. Yes, I believe he's Marconi's. I'm gonna keep on saying macaroni. Right-hand man. Just rolls off the tongue. Come inside. I'll hear what you have to say. You're lucky the boss is in a good mood. Get your asses in there. You better not even think about disrespecting him. Unless you're fine with having your lifespans cut short. Okay. So that's what this is all about. I like the way they have him sit. That's pretty cool. You think the Don sent Ilya Platier a threat letter? Ridiculous. You kids sure have some overactive imaginations. We aren't claiming it's the truth, of course.
ですが、ほとんど手がかりがない状
Or
況
it
で、
as the truth.
先日揉め事があったと聞きまして。
However, we heard of a recent incident between your boss and Ilya, and given that we're out of
参
leads,
考までに話を伺えればと。
we thought we should at least come and ask about it.
会長が引っ叩かれたやつか。
You're talking about the Don getting smacked?
ありゃ、酒の席でのちょっとしたハプニングだ。
That's nothing. Just a random little event in his busy
会
life.
長も酒が入ってたせいか、ほとんど記憶にないらしいしな。
He had a bit too much to drink at the time and barely remembers it anyway.
全然気にしてないと思うぜ。
Not that he's holding any kind of grudge over it.
そうなんですか。
Is that so?
お聞きした話だと、
This is just another rumor we
デー
heard.
トのオペラハウスへの進出をイリアさんに持ちかけられたとか。
But what about the proposal to have Ilya perform at the Heimdall Opera House?
そんな話もあったな。
Yeah, that was brought up.
うちもいろいろな付き合いがある。そっちの方から仲介された話だ。
Ravash has got friends in a lot of places, and it was them who actually came to us with the idea.
むしろそれは口実で、会長はあれの特別ゲストとして彼女を招待したかったらしいんだ。
But apparently the main reason was that the Dawn wanted to bring her in as a special guest for...
あれ
For what?
特別ゲスト？
A special guest?
こっちの話だ。
Never mind. Nothing you need to know about.
まあ、そういうわけで何の関わりもねえ話ってことだ。
Anyway, that letter ain't from us.
分かったよ、ポーズド。
Do you understand now, kids?
念のため脅迫状の現物を確認してもらってもいいですか。
Even so, do you mind taking a look at the letter just in case?
まあいいだろう。
Sure, whatever.
行こうぜ。
Hand
it over.
これです。
Here you go. Will you pass the threat letter to Garcia?
なんだこいつ。
The hell is this shit?
確かにイリア・プラティエの公演を妨害したいみてえだ。
Whoever this is, he's dead set on getting in the way of Ilya Platier's performance.
うん
What was that?
何か気づいたみたい。
It looked like he noticed something. Grisha threw the threat letter back at Lloyd.
くだらねえな。
This is a damn waste of my
脅
time.
迫状というよりは単なるいたずらじゃねえのか。
Threat letter? The scrap's looking like nothing more than an overblown prank to me. Huh?
おいおい。
Hey, hold on a sec.
何か心当たりがあるような反応でしたけど。
Your reaction gave the impression that you know something.
何のことだ。
Don't know what you're talking about.
手紙の文面についても全く心当たりはね
Nothing in that letter looked the least bit familiar to me.
え。少なくともうちの会長が書いたんじゃねえのは断言で
All I can tell you is that the Dawn didn't write it.
きる。とんだ無駄足だったな。
Oh, and that you guys are on a fool's errand. You know that, right?
何か知っていそうだが。
It's clear there's something this guy's not telling
引き出
us.
すのは難しそうですね。
Whatever it is, he seems unlikely to reveal any further investigation or information. Sorry.
話は分かりました。
I suppose that covers things here then.
ところで今の話を会長さんから直接お聞きできないでしょうか。
Is there any way that we could hear the story directly from the Dawn? Huh?
ああ、確かにそういった話は本人から直接聞きたいもんだな。
Yeah, getting it straight from the source would be best, you know?
それとも留守でもしてんのかい。
Or is he not in right now?
調子に乗るなよ、小僧
Don't get cocky now,
だ。
kiddos.
カメラみたいなガキどもに会長が会うわけねえだろ。
You think that the Dawn has time to see a bunch of snot-nosed rookies like you?
いつでもひねり潰すことのできる無知で哀れな子犬ごときによ。
A group of naive and helpless puppets that he can crush in the palm of his hand? Wait a second.
本来なら俺もてめえらごときにわざわざ会うつもりはなかったが、
Normally, I wouldn't even have given you the time of
せ
day.
っかくの機会だから親切に忠告してやろうと思ったわけだ。
Since I'm such a nice guy, I figured that'd be a good chance to give you this one piece of
て
advice.
めえらが何をしようがこのクロスベルの現実は変わらね
No matter what you do, you can't change Crossbell's true nature.
え俺たちをどうこうすることなど不可能ってことをな
Ravash's iron grip is here to stay.
ずいぶん余裕たっぷりじゃねえか。
Pretty confident about that, ain't you?
分かったらとっととうせろ
If you understand it, get the hell out of
て
here.
めえらみてえなガキどもを相手してるほど暇じゃねえんだ
I don't have time to sit around having tea parties with a bunch of little shits like you.
これ以上歯向かえばガキだろう容赦なく叩き潰す
However, if you dare defy us again, there will be no mercy. I will end you.
忠告ありがたく受け取っておきますよ。
Thank you for the advice.
行こうみんな。聞き込みはこれで十分だ。
Let's go, everyone. I think we've gotten all we can here.
ええですね
Yes. Roger.
茶の一杯くらい出しやがれってんだ。
Well, this is this is the worst tea party I've ever been at, and even any tea. He's gonna say something.
待て
Wait,
その赤毛
you there, redhead?
ああ、俺のことか。
Talking to me?
その赤毛どこかで見たよ
A shade of red. I've seen it before.
そのはず
Nah, couldn't
お
be.
いおい、勘弁してくれよ。
Oh, hold on there,
グ
Gramps.
ラマーな姉ちゃんならともかく、おっさんに言い寄られる趣味はねえぞ。
I love getting attention from the smoking hot ladies, but old men, not really my thing, you know?
まあいいだろ
Well, no matter.
目障りだとっととうせろ
Hurry up and get out of my sight already.
そっちが引き止めたんだろうが。
You're the one that stopped me. Make up your damn mind already. Damn, dude, I love Randy, man. Holy shit. He just knows what to say, dude. It's so nice. It's so funny. Make up your damn mind already. Just do it.
参ったな。
That went well.
完全に子供扱いでしたね
He was treating us like children.
気に食わねえな。
Can't stand that bastard.
そういえばランディ、
By the way, Randy,
何か呼び止められてたけど。
why did he stop you when why did he stop you as we were leaving?
さあな。
Beats me.
ただまあ、あの男、ただのハったりだけじゃねえぞ。
Anyway, that big guy ain't bluffing.
まともにやり合ったら、今の俺たちじゃ歯が立たねえだろう。
Where we are now, I doubt we'd be able to do so much as put a scratch on him.
そうか。
You think?
それ以前にまともに相手にされていない感じでしたけど
I sensed he considered us far beneath his
こちら
notice.
が何をしたところで痛くも痒くもないというか
As if no matter what we did, it would barely register as a thorn in his
あ
side.
あ、それは俺も感じたよ。
Right. I got that impression
議
too.
員とのつながりがあるとはいえ、あの余裕は何なんだ。
Even considering his group's connections in the diet, he didn't even seem phased at all.
エリー、
なんだどうした
What's up?
なんでもないわ
Oh, it's
そ
nothing.
れよりこれからどうするの
More importantly, how will we
ど
proceed?
うやらルバーチェには何か心当たりがあるみたいだけど
It seemed like Ravash may know more than they're letting on.
ああ、脅迫状の一件か。
You mean regarding the threat letter we sent? We sent it? No, regarding the letter sent to Ilya? Yeah.
あの若頭の言葉を鵜呑みにするわけじゃないけど、
I don't think we can take everything Garcia told us at face value. That being
俺は
said,
この件にルバーチェが関係している可能性は低いと思う。
I think the odds that Ravash is connected to this incident are low. But someone connected to them, maybe. Or really?
脅迫状を見て明らかに反応してましたよね
But he clearly reacted to the threat letter once he saw it, right? Yeah, I think he knows who it is. It might be the Don Skid. Be interesting if it was a Don's kid. That kid had a big setup. A lot of money put into that setup. Where would we get a lot of money? The only place I could think of is some shady shit. And he's doing some shady shit. The kid is. The kid seems shady enough. Seems bratty. Gotta be a Don's kid, right?
ああ、間違いなく
Or like a
何か
nephew.
に気づいたんだと思う。
Without a doubt, he definitely noticed something. Lloyd pulled out the threat letter. Cancel all performances of your upcoming show, or the beloved fervent dancer will have a tragic accident.
おそらく気づいたのは
Or perhaps what Garcia reacted to was the name.
差出人の名前。
The name
こ
of
れ
the
に反応
sender.
したんだと思う。
銀
That Yin guy.
結局はこいつか。
この人物がルバーチェの関係者という可能性はないのかしら。
You think there's a chance Yin is involved with
い
Ravash?
や、関係があるとしたら、あの若頭の態度はおかしい。
Yin conspiring with Ravash wouldn't explain Garcia's reaction to the
ま
letter.
るで関係がないことを最初から確信しているような。
It was almost as if he was sure this had nothing to do with them once he saw it.
そんな感じじゃなかったか。
Don't you think so?
なるほど。確かにそんな素振りだったな。
Yeah, that's a good way to describe the look on that ugly mug of his.
ルバーチェと無関係でありながら彼らが強く意識している存在。
We can deduce that while Yin has no ties to Ravash, it is still a name they are familiar
そ
with.
ういう人物ということですか。
Is that an appropriate hypothesis?
ああ、そうだと思う。
Yeah, I think that's safe to say.
だとすると
If that's the
ル
case,
バーチェの情報に詳しい人に相談してみた方が良さそうね。
I think we should consult with someone who is more familiar with
法
Ravash.
律事務所のイアン先生とか。
Mr. Grimwood comes to mind.
なあ、そうだな。
Yeah, that's a great
本
idea.
当だったら、グレイスさんにも相談してみたいところだけど。
If we're as close to the truth as we think we are, then it might be a good idea to discuss it with Grace too, although...
あの姉さんに話したら脅迫状のことまで強引に聞き出してくるだろうな。
We give that woman the smallest morsel, and before you know it, she'll be trying to drag the whole damn story out of
ア
us.
ルカンシェルにとっては格好のスキャンダルになりそうですね。
She would inevitably learn of the threat letter, and it would become a colossal ordeal for Arkansas.
だから正直、当てにしない方がいいだろう。
I was hoping you'd all talk me down from that idea, to be
あと
honest.
は、他にも心当たりがあるなら当たってみよ
We should try questioning any other people that come to mind as
う。
well.
もしかしたら、思いがけない情報が入ってくるかもしれない。
If we're lucky, we might even come across some information we weren't expecting.
そうね。
Yes, maybe so.
どうした？
Ellie?
ううん、なんでもない。
Oh no, it's nothing.
それでは早速聞き込みを始めましょう。
Shall we begin gathering information?
どこを回るにせよ法律事務所には行かないとね。
We can start wherever we'd like. At some point, we'll have to visit the law office, though.
ああ、そうだな。
Right, let's get going. You know, I hope we get to learn more about the characters. That'd be really cool. Hold on. What? How do I get to this? Hey guys. How do I get to all that? Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Let's try this out. See what's the update? When we showed Garcia the letter, he claimed to know something but seemed to react to seeing the name Yin. He claimed to know nothing. Would the lawyer, Mr. Grimwood, know anything? He knows a lot about Ravash. We should... Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's go to the west area then. West Street. Or no, he was on Station Street. Something like that, right? I think he might have been on West Street. I think I remember West Street. Is this over here? Yeah. hiya.
失礼します。
Excuse us, sir.
おお、君たちか。
Oh, welcome. Ow.
久しぶりだね。
It's been a while, hasn't it?
話はいろいろ聞いているが、頑張っているようじゃないか。
I've been hearing a lot of stories about the special support section. It seems you've all been working hard since we last met.
先生ほどじゃないと思いますけど。
Well, I'm sure you've been working just as hard as us, Mr. Grimwood, if not more.
相変わらずお忙しくしてらっしゃるみたいですね。
Right, you look as busy as always, sir.
もう慣れっこだよ。
Well, you get used to it in this line of work.
そうか。どうかしたのかね。
That aside, something must have happened, right?
何やら相談事があるような顔つきをしているが。
Judging by the look on your faces, you've come here to ask for my advice.
驚きました。
Impressive.
やっぱわかるもんすかね。
Was it that obvious?
ああ、そういった依頼人をそれこそ山ほど見ているからね。
Well, I do see a great many clients come through my door every day with that very same look.
仕事も一区切りついたところだし、相談くらいには乗れると思うよ。
Luckily for you, I'm taking a break right now, so you can ask me anything.
先生、ありがとうございます。
Thank you, Mr. Grimwood. Your words mean more than you could ever
そ
know.
れではお言葉に甘えさせていただきます。
I think we'll take you up on that offer. On that kind offer.
なるほど。アルカンシェルに脅迫状が。
A threat letter sent to Arkansas.
そして銀という差出人とルバーチェとの関係か。
And you're curious as to whether the sender, Yin, is tied to Ravash?
何か心当たりでも。
Yes, sir. Do you have any idea?
あいにくそれらを結びつける情報は知らないが、
Unfortunately, I do not have any information that connects the two of them.
銀という名前ならば心当たりがないわけではない。
But that doesn't mean that I've never heard the name Yin before.
ね、
Really?
本当ですか？
What do you know about him?
同じ人物を指しているかどうかはわからないが、
Excuse me? Well, I have no evidence that points toward this being, the same person.
それでも構わないかね。
With that in mind, are you still interested in this information?
ええ、もちろんです。
Yes, of course.
今は少しでも手がかりが欲しいところです。
Hell, at this point, we'll get any lead we can get our hands on.
前に出張で共和国に行った時なんだが、
Very well then. It all happened when I went on a business trip to Calvert.
奇妙な都市伝説を現地の人に聞かされてね。
While walking about, I heard a strange urban legend from a
銀
local.
と呼ばれている伝説の教主がいるらしいんだ。
It involves a legendary Xiangxi, referred to as Yin. I think that's Xiangxi?
い
Yin.
わゆる東方読みですね。
It certainly is an Eastern name.
その教主というのは
What exactly is a Xiangxi?
確か刺客とか暗殺者って意味だったはずだ。
It means something along the lines of assassin or
主
killer.
に東の方で使われてる呼び方らしいが、
Pretty sure that's what they call him in most of Eastern regions.
よく知っているね。
My, you certainly are well informed.
まあ、優秀な傭兵のことをイエーガーと呼ぶのと似たような習わしなんだろう。
I'd say it's somewhat similar to how we customarily call mercenaries
しかし
Jaegers.
その都市伝説というのは。
You mentioned this was an urban legend. There's more to it, I assume.
ああ、どうやら本当に実在しているのかどうかわからないらしくてね。
Yes, well, it's said that no one knows for sure whether Yin is real or
噂
not.
では仮面と国威で身を包み、決して素顔を見せないという。
Ow. Though, supposedly, he's said to wear a mask and a pitch black coat. He's never once allowed someone to see his face.
影のように現れ、影のように消え、狙った獲物は絶対に逃がさない。
He appears and vanishes with the shadows and never lets his prey slip
そ
away.
んな亡霊のような存在として噂されているみたいだね。
In other words, he's a phantom.
亡霊。
A phantom?
ずいぶん高等無形な話だな。
Sounds like a pretty tall tale if you ask me.
なるほど。だから都市伝説ですか。
I suppose that is why they call it an urban
で
legend.
すがその伝説の資格がどうしてイリアさんに脅迫状を？
However, why would this so-called legendary assassin send a threat to Ilya Platier?
そうね。
Platier.
すぐには繋がらないけれど、
Right, it just doesn't make sense.
もしかしてヘイユへ？
Wait, what if it's not Ravash he's tied to, but Heiwei?
ああ、俺もそれは思った。
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
確かにヘイユエはカルバードの東方人外に一大勢力を構えている組織だ。
Heiwei is a powerful organization operating out of Calvert's eastern quarter.
伝説の教師と何らかの関係があっても不思議ではないが。
With that in mind, I wouldn't be shocked if they knew of the eastern assassin.
なるほど。あの若頭が反応した理由がなんとなく見えてきたな。
I get you. If that's the case, Garcia's reaction makes a lot more
ル
sense.
バーチェとヘイユエは現在この町で対立している。
We know for a fact that Ravash and Heiwei are at each other's
その
throats.
ヘイユエとインってのが結びついているとしたら、
And if Heiwei and Yin are teaming up,
ルバーチェと無関係でありながら彼らが強く意識している存在。
despite not being directly tied to Ravash, it could be highly likely that the Mafia is acutely aware of his
ロイド
presence.
さんの推測を裏付けることにはなりそうですね。
That, in and of itself, would support Lloyd and Ellie's theory.
興味深いな。
An intriguing thought.
しかしそのインがどうしてアルカンシェルの大スターイリア・プラティエを脅すのかね。
But that brings us back to your previous question, Tio. Why would Yin threaten Ilya Platier, the lead star of Arcan CL?
それは確かにそうですね。
Well, we still need to figure that one
イ
out.
リアさんとルバーチェの会長が酒の席でトラブルを起こした件。
We know that Ilya and Ravash's Dawn had an argument at a
それが
party.
関係している可能性は？
Could it somehow be related to that?
どうやら大した話ではなかったみたいだし、
I don't know. It didn't really sound like something that warranted a threat.
ルバーチェの対立相手が彼女を脅す理由にはならないわ。
Besides, why would Heiwei react to it at all if they're against Ravash?
だな。
Yeah.
となると脅迫状のインってのは全くの別人って考えた方がいいのかね。
Any chance the name is a coincidence and we're dealing with someone completely unrelated?
いや、これだけ符号が揃ってるんだ。
I don't think so. Every clue we've gathered so far is pointed in a particular
全
direction.
く関係がないと切り捨てるのは早計だろう。
I think we're too early in the investigation to disregard anything that's not quite lining
な
up.
あ、みんな、
Hey guys,
さっきの今でなんだけど、一度ヘイユも訪ねてみないか。
not to get too ahead of myself, but why don't we try paying Heiwei a visit? What?
おいおい、またしてもいきなりだな。
Oh man, are you off your rocker today?
考えてもみてくれ。
Think about it like
あのル
this.
バーチェに警戒されているほどの勢力だ。
We know that Heiwei is a big enough threat to Ravash to have gotten their
そ
attention.
んな相手がこの町に進出して裏社会の覇権を奪おうとしている。
And Heiwei has only continued to spread its influence and chip away at Ravash's hold on Crossbow's criminal
場合
underworld.
によってはルバーチェより危険な組織かもしれない。
Depending on the circumstances, they could prove even more dangerous than Ravash.
それは
You may be right.
なるほど。これを機会に確かめるわけですね。
I see. This might be the perfect chance to check whether or not that is true.
しかしいきなり訪ねても大丈夫かよ。
Hold up, it's not like we can just barge in on him.
どんだけ危険な相手だかこっちには情報もねえんだろ。
We have no idea what kind of people we're up against, Lloyd. Actually,
ヘイユエ貿易公司の支社長だが実はこの前会ったばかりでね。
I recently met the manager of Heiwei Trading's Crossbell branch. Sorry. What?
本当ですか？
Seriously?
クロスベルデの商取引について法的に問題ないか監査を依頼してきたんだ。
He came to me for counsel to ensure there were no legal barricades preventing his business from operating in
こん
Crossbell.
なところはなかったから結局引き受けることになったが、
I saw no harm in the request, so I accepted the
そ
job.
の時にその支社長と会ったんだ。
And that is when I met him.
そうだったんですか。
I see.
そのどういった人物でしたか？
What kind of person was he?
一言で言うと切れ者だね。
The word shrewd certainly comes to mind.
まだ若いのにひょうひょうとした言動で相手を絡め取っていくというか。
He's relatively young, but he already knows his way around things. He has a silver tongue and is unflappably confident. Unflappably?
とにかく一筋縄ではいかない頭脳の持ち主だと感じさせられたよ。
Overall, I'd say he's certainly intelligent, or extremely intelligent, and not someone that can be taken lightly.
頭脳派ですか。
An intellectual, then.
なかなか厄介そうな相手だな。
Sounds like he's gonna be a huge pain in the ass.
そんな切れ者にわざわざ面会を申し込むのかな。
Definitely not the kind of guy who'll give us any straight answers.
せっかく口実もあることだしね。
True, but this will be a good chance to meet with
ど
him.
うかな。
What do you say?
面白そうじゃねえか。
Okay, you won me over.
私も少し興味があります。
I am also quite curious about this branch manager.
私もルバーチについてはある程度は知識があるけど、
Same
ヘイ
here.
はほとんど知らないから。
Same here. I know a bit about Ravash, but nothing about Heiwei. We'll be going in blind.
確かにいい機会かもしれないわ。
You're right, Lloyd. This will be a good opportunity to learn more about how they operate.
決まりだな。
It's decided then.
イアン先生、どうもありがとうございました。
Thanks for all your help, Mr.
こ
Grimwood.
れでなんとか捜査を続けることができそうです。
Looks like we'll be able to press on with our investigation after all.
そうか。
I'm happy to hear it.
そうしていると少しガイ君のことを思い出すな。
You remind me of the way Guy used to work his cases.
相手は一応まっとうな貿易会社を装ってはいる。
Anyway, Heiwei works under the guise of a respectable trading
そ
company.
の意味で尋ねるだけであればそこまで危険はないだろうな。
Stopping by their office shouldn't prove too dangerous.
だが彼らの本体は巨大な勢力を誇る犯罪組織だ。
However, never forget their true identity is that of a massive, influential crime
く
syndicate.
れぐれも気をつけたまえ。
Don't let your guard down around
は
them.
い。
Yes,
ご
sir.
忠告感謝します。
Thank you. We'll keep that in mind. All right. Does he know where to be seen now? Ah, what's up, dude? We can't definitely say whether or not there's a connection between Yin and Heiwei. However, the fact remains that Heiwei's branch manager is quite the cunning man. And considering that behind the facade of trade hides an enormous crime syndicate, I recommend you all be extremely careful. Alright.
.さてと、ヘイウェイ貿易講師に行こうか。
Alright, let's make our way to Heiwei Trading.
確か港湾区にあるはずだけど。
I think they're somewhere by the pier.
場所的には港湾区の北東の外れですね。
Correct. Our destination should be in the northeast corner of the harbor district.
川辺に面しているみたいです。
They are apparently located by the river.
ああ、あの赤っぽい東方風の建物だよな。
Oh, we're talking about that red eastern-looking building?
あの周辺は IBC やクロスベルタイムズがあるくらいまともな場所のはずだけど、
It's surprising to think that a crime syndicate's headquarters is in the same area as the IBC and Crossbell Times
まあいい
buildings.
わ。とにかく行ってみましょう。
I suppose it's no matter. Let's try paying them a visit. Okay. I wonder if there's any way I can. Excuse me. I wonder if there's any way I can get there. Get to that. Maybe not. Unless there's like another door in one of these rooms. Oh, was there? Oh no, that's not it. Okay, that's fine. It'll get figured out eventually, or if it's just there to just mock us. I don't know. Like, how are you even supposed to get to that? That's crazy. Alright. Why did I do that? I want to talk to some people real quick. I want to talk to Waltz and Wald. I haven't talked to them in a while, see what they're up to. That ain't the right place. Everybody's been clawing their way into Crossbow's underworld. There's supposedly a large group that operates in the east. Yeah, we heard they're a crime syndicate with a strong foothold in Calvard. Do you know anything about them, Wazzy? Wazzy. No, I can't say I do. I've heard they've been engaging in skirmishes over smuggling routes as of late. They've also been strengthening their forces, and even though they're already keeping Ravash at bay, if sources are to be believed, if sources are to be believed at least, we're remaining cautious for now. Their actions could affect us too. Really? Hey, how'd someone like yourself manage to find that juicy piece of info? Well, I suppose it is a bit out of my area of expertise. I may not look the part, but I actually have connections everywhere. Yeah, we own this bitch. Those black suits have been creeping me the hell out lately. They're the reason I've been sending my boys on regular patrols around our turf. Black suits? You talking about Ravash? Yeah, I guess they've been making moves these days. Screw them. These cowards love sneaking around behind our backs instead of facing us like real men. Real men? As soon as we catch one of those snakes, they're gonna be freaking dead meat. Oh, I can't wait. Come on, Wald. Please don't escalate this into something bigger than it needs to be, okay? But Lloyd, we can't turn a blind eye to all of the larger crimes they've been committing. I'm sure the fight between the mafias will only continue to escalate if it's already become this fierce. I hope, I think I was trying to say this earlier, I don't know if I said it all the way, but I hope we get to figure out more about all of these characters that I'm playing as. Like, we know quite a bit about Lloyd. I say that. We know quite a bit about Lloyd and some of his backstory and the reason, like, where he was and what happened and all that, but we're starting to learn a little bit about what was it? Ellie seems to have something going on. Tio, we don't know why she knows what she knows. Like, and things are like kind of surfacing with Randy. In terms of like, why do so many people know him? You know? I mean, I guess he's been around a lot. But he was like, when we got surrounded by those wolves, he's like, well, time to let it out, I guess. And it's like, whoa, huh? A sign is affixed to the locked door. Hayway Trading LTT, Crossbow Branch. If you have any business with us, please knock. This would be the place. How do we proceed, Lloyd? Knock. Excuse me, is anybody there? And who might you all be? We're from the Crossbow Police Department, Special Support Section. We were hoping to ask your branch manager a few questions regarding a certain incident, if possible. Wait here for a moment. I wonder if this building goes, like, down a lot, like if it's mostly underground. Well, here we go. And what kind of trouble are we getting ourselves into this time? I suppose we'll find out very soon. I apologize for the wait. The branch manager will see you now. Please come in. Thank you. If you'll excuse us.
「
Oh damn, it goes up. The door is shut tight. I apologize for making you wait. Right this way. This is the branch manager's room. What if I just go in here? Door is shut tight. What about over here?
いやー、よくいらっしゃいましたね。
Oh, how nice of you to finally visit.
はじめまして。
It's nice to meet
ク
you.
ロスペル警察特務支援課のロイド・バニングスと言います。
I'm Lloyd Bannings of the CPD Special Support Section.
こちらこそはじめまして。
The pleasure is all mine.
ヘイユエ貿易講師クロスベル支社を任されているサオリーと言います。
I'm Sal Lee, manager of Hayway's Trading's Crossbelt
ロイ
branch.
ドさんにエリーさん、ランディさん、ティオさんでよろしかったですか？
So you're Lloyd, and you three must be Ellie, Randy, and Tio, correct? How'd you...
どうして私たちの名前まで？
May I ask how you know of our names already?
種を明かしますと、クロスベルタイムズを愛読していまして、
Truth be told, I'm an avid reader of the Crossbelt
あなた
Times.
方の記事を読んでファンになってしまったんです。
I was mesmerized by your exploits and instantly became a fan.
それで失礼ながらいろいろつてを使ってお名前を調べさせてもらったんですよ。
Though boorish of me, I decided to investigate your backgrounds through various intermediaries.
そうだったんですか。
Intermediaries? What? I didn't really catch that word all the way. Yeah. Are you talking about the One Piece adaptation isn't bad? I mean, it looks good from what I saw and stuff, and I've heard good things about it. People just complain about everything, man. Yeah. People just complain about a lot of stuff. Like, they're complaining that it's too good. Like, it's too close to the source material, and it's like, well, is that not what we want? It's just... Animation just can't... certain animation, especially like One Piece, just can't be perfectly adapted into... at least he didn't make Usopp's nose the same size, or that would be kind of odd, you know? And then people were picking on Nami's hair being red and stuff, and it was like, that's actually the actress's natural hair color. I believe it's their actual hair color. So she's like almost perfect for the job. Is that so?
おいおい、いきなり先制パンチかよ。
He's 5 seconds in and he's already holding all the cards.
あの切れ者納得です。
So it's not a movie though. It's like an actual they're just gonna recreate a certain arc of the show. I suppose. Are they gonna just do a certain arc? Or are they starting from the beginning? You haven't seen Usopp yet? Okay, fair enough. Starting from the beginning, damn. That's gonna be interesting then. I wonder how deep they're gonna go into it, or how much they're gonna skip. Because from what I heard, One Piece doesn't have any OVAs or any like filler episodes, if I'm not mistaken. He's just as cunning and intelligent as we were told.
いやー、私としては皆さんにお会いできて光栄
Oh,
なんですが、
It is an absolute honor to meet such an intriguing group as yourselves.
本日はどのようなご用件で？
What brings you to our office
も
today?
しや当社の営業活動に何か問題でもあったのでしょうか？
Was there a problem of some sort with our business
いえ、
operations?
そういうわけではないんです。
No, that's not it.
実は自分たちは現在アルカンシェルに関係する事件を調べていまして。
We are actually in the middle of investigating an incident involving Arcan
ア
Ciel.
ルカンシェル。ああ、あの有名な劇団のことですね。
Arcan Ciel, you say? Ah, but of course, Crustwell's very own proprietary theatrical
い
troupe.
やー、クロスベルに来たからには私も一度は見ておきたいんですが、忙しくてなかなか時間が取れなくて。
I've been meaning to see one of those shows ever since I first arrived here, but work has kept me oh so busy, you know?
そういえば今度新作が発表されるそうですね。
I seem them having recalled, or I seem to recall them having announced their next production, correct?
ええ、
Yeah, that's correct.
実はその新作の公演についてちょっとした問題が起きていまして。
As a matter of fact, our investigation is related to an issue with their upcoming
そ
show.
の捜査の一環としてこちらに伺わせてもらったんです。
We'd actually like to ask you a few questions if you don't mind.
何か事情がありそうですね。
Oh dear, it sounds like quite the predicament.
わかりました。詳しい話を聞かせていただきましょう。
Very well, I shall accompany you with your requests. I shall comply. Not accompany. I shall comply with your request, free of charge, of course.
いいんですか。
Yin, you
こ
say?
ちらの貿易会社はカルバード共和国の東方人街に本社が終わりだとか。
We were aware that Heiwei's main office is located in the Republic's eastern
もし
quarter.
かしたら名前くらいご存知ではないかと思いまして。
We were thinking that due to that, you might be familiar with Yin.
なるほど。
Interesting.
まるで私どもがその陰なる犯罪者と関わりがあるかのようなおっしゃられようですね。
I am to assume that you're implying I have connections to this criminal named
い
Yin?
え、とんでもない。
No, of course
正
not.
直情報が少なくて、こうして藁にもすがる思いで
To be
お尋ね
honest,
したというだけなんです。
we simply don't have a lot of info, so we're following up on any and all leads we have.
いいでしょう。
Oh, is that so? Well, alright then.
あくまで一般的な情報ですが、陰についてのもう少し詳しい伝説についてご披露しましょうか。
This may be rather basic information, but I can tell you some of the legends regarding Yin in more detail.
お願いします。
We're listening.
陰という名前は共和国の東方人街では非常に有名です。
The name Yin holds a particularly strong influence within the eastern
仮
quarter.
面と国威で身を包み、素顔を見せない謎の教師。
Zhangxi, I don't know how to say that. An assassin. I hear him saying it in Japanese, but I can't really get a grasp on like how it's actually said. I don't know. Which I mean, I'm sure they're saying it right, but I can't really. I don't know. My brain numb. An assassin hidden behind a mask and beneath a pitch black cloak. No one has ever gazed upon his true
影
face.
のように現れ、影のように消え、狙った獲物は決して逃がさない。
He appears like a shadow and vanishes like a phantom. His prey is never once escaped.
そして、ここが肝心ですが、どうやら不老不死という話なのです。
Although it may seem preposterous, some say Yin may be immortal.
不老不死。
Immortal?
それはどういう。
What do you mean?
どうやら陰は100年以上前から教師として活動を続けているそうです。
Well, documents show that Yin has been operating as an assassin for at least a century.
100年前といえば、カルバード共和国が民主化された直後くらいのことですね。
His rise into legend began shortly after the democratization of the Calvert Republic.
そして、その時の記録を調べると、確かに陰の名前が品質するそうです。
If you were to examine records from that time, Yin's name is frequently mentioned.
動乱期の最中、要人を次々と葬った国威に身を包んだ謎の魔人としてね。
Though the demon draped in black sent one prominent figure after another to their grave during this chaotic period of history.
ますますもって高等無形な話ですね。
The story is getting more outlandish by the second.
やっぱりただの言い伝えで実在はしてないんじゃねえのか。
It's gotta just be some scary fable to keep the kiddos in line. No, he's real.
いいえ、実在しますよ。
No, Mr. Orlando. Yin is very real.
何？
東方人街の裏側においては、陰
Oh,
は
that's
ただ
true.
伝説ではありません。
That sprite that he has right now, I don't think that was his sprite the whole entire time, but that is kind of true. Yin far surpasses a mere tall tale in the underworld of the Eastern
正
Quarter.
体不明ではありますが、条件さえ合えば、ミラで雇える最高の資格にして暗殺者。
Though his true identity is unknown, Zamaria's greatest assassin can be employed for the right
あら
price.
ゆる暗記と武術を使いこなす。神速の速さを秘めた闇の武術家。
A master of all assassination techniques, a martial artist with incredibly with incredible dexterity and agility who lurks in the
そ
shadows.
の存在として認知されています。
He's recognized as such, and his deadly work speaks to his existence.
噂ではとある組織に重宝されよく仕事を任されているのだとか。
A certain organization highly values Yin and entrusts many jobs to him, or so the rumor goes.
その組織というのは
The organization you are referring
あ
to.
あ、そうそう、その因ですが、
Oh yes, that reminds me. While we're on the topic of Yin,
噂では最近東方人外から姿を消してしまったそうですね。
I've heard recent claims of Yin having vanished entirely from the Eastern
な
Quarter,
んでもその組織から大きな仕事が入ったらしく、
and it has come to my attention that he has accepted a hefty job from the aforementioned
とあ
organization.
る自治州に向かったのだとか。
Apparently, it involved traveling to a certain autonomous state we're all familiar
あん
with.
た
I don't like what you're implying.
どうしました？
What's the matter?
その組織が何という名前なのか、私はまだ申し上げていませんよ。
I haven't given you the name of the organization, have
そ
I?
の自治州がどこなのかも。
Nor the name of the state.
どうやらあなた方もルバーチェと同じようですね。
You and Ravash are one and the same.
たかが地方組織ごときと同じにしないでいただきたいと言いたいところですが。
Oh, please, refrain from comparing Hiway to that measly local gang. Or at least, that's what I'd like to say.
彼らは彼らでこの得意な町に抜け目なく適応しているだけはある。
Quite frankly, I'm more than impressed with how well they've managed to adapt to this peculiar
な
city.
かなかに手強く、私も手こずらせてもらっています。
Those persistent little pests have caused quite a bit of trouble for us.
おいおい
You fess enough?
ぶっちゃけましたね。
He's not even pretending anymore.
あくまでビジネスの競争相手としての話ですよ。
I am merely referring to them as our fellow business
ク
competitors.
ロスベルは自由な競争が法によって保障されている場所。
Here in Crossbow, free trade is protected by law, after
何
all.
か問題でもありますか？
Do you take issue with that, officers?
一つ聞かせてください。
Let me ask you this one final
そ
question.
のルバージェとの競争の中にアルカンシェルは入っていますか？
Has Arkansas been caught in the crossfire between you and Ravash?
ほう。
以前ルバーチェの会長はアルカンシェルに対して帝都工業を持ちかけたそうです。
We just received information about Ravash's proposal for Arkansas to perform in the Imperial
同
capital.
じようなことをお考えになってらっしゃるとか。
Were you considering a similar proposal too?
確かに共和国の方ではそういった動きもあるようですが、
I have no problem admitting that certain crowds in the Republic wish to be graced with their
あいに
presence.
く私どもの会社は芸能方面には関わっておりません。
However, our company is unconcerned with matters relating to the entertainment
私
industry.
としても不思議なのですよ。
I certainly am perplexed
ど
though.
うしてその脅迫状の最後にそんな名前が書かれていたのかがね。
Why was the threat letter signed with the name of an
な
assassin?
るほど。
That's what I intend to find out.
いろいろと参考になりました。どうもありがとうございました。
Thank you for your time, Sal. We appreciate your cooperation.
ロイドさん、
おいいいのかよ。
You sure we're done here, man?
これ以上ここにいても得られるものはなさそうだ。
I doubt we'll get much more out of him if we stayed any
いろい
longer.
ろと忙しいみたいだし、そろそろ失礼させてもらおう。
And besides, Sal already seems more than busy enough, so we really should excuse
そう
ourselves.
ね。
Lloyd's right.
お気遣い感謝します。
Thank you for being so considerate.
ああ、そうロイドさん。
Oh, one more thing before you leave, Detective Bannings.
何でしょうか。
What is it?
そう怖い顔しないでください。
Come now, don't look so displeased.
先ほども言ったように、私があなた方のファンというのは本当のことなんですから。
Do you recall me saying that I'm a big fan of the Triple S? Believe me when I say that was no lie.
今回の一件、なかなかに興味深い。
I must say, this current investigation of yours absolutely fascinates me.
一ファンとして、 あなた方がどのように解決してくれるか
As one of your fans, I can hardly wait to see how you'll resolve this one.
楽しみにさせていただきますよ
I am most certainly looking forward to reading about it.
お疲れ様でした
Thank you for stopping by,
また
officers.
何かあればいつでもいらっしゃってくださいと支社長からの伝言です
The branch manager says you may contact us again should anything
ど
happen.
うもご親切に
We appreciate the offer.
ルバーチェに続いてこちらもだったか
So now that we have to worry about these guys on top of Ravash,
あっちよりははるかに友好的だったが
I wanted to say they at least seem a bit friendlier.
逆に舐められてたのかもな
Or maybe they see us as so little of a threat, they think they can screw with
その
us.
可能性は否定できないか
That is not out of the realm of possibility.
エリ
Ellie, you okay?
とひょっとして具合が悪いんですか
Are you feeling unwell?
ううん大丈夫よ
No, no, I'm
そ
fine.
れよりもインという凄腕の資格がクロスベルに潜入している
More importantly, we found out that the legendary assassin Yin has managed to infiltrate Crossbell
そ
State.
の情報は確かみたいね
We at least managed to get that information out of Sao.
あの調子だと間違いないだろ
Yeah, it didn't seem like he was lying.
ただあの支社長がアルカンシェリやイリアさんを脅迫したとは思えないんだよな
Also, I don't get the impression that Sao was the one threatening Arkenciel and Ilya.
ああそんな感じはしたな
I was thinking the same thing.
もしそうだったらそもそもインとの関係をほのめかしたりはしねえだろう
I've never seen that before. He'd have. I've never seen it written like that before. Is that an actual thing? Can you actually do that? Is that okay? He'd have. I've never seen it written like that before. That's really cool. I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know that was legal. If that were the case, there's no way he'd have hinted at his connection to Yin.
ということは
Then that would
イ
mean
ンという暗殺者が雇い主である兵ゆえに関係なく
Yin's
勝手に
actions
や
are
ったことなのでしょうか
Ian's actions are not tied to his employer, Heiwei, but rather he is acting of his own accord.
そうだとしたら正直手詰まりになりそうだ
We might be out of options if that's the
さ
case.
っきの話が本当ならあの支社長もインの素性を知ってるわけじゃないんだろう
Let's assume you're right. That means Sao probably doesn't know Yin's true
とな
identity.
ると本人を捕まえるしか聞き出す方法がないってわけか
Sounds like our only option is to catch a legendary assassin
そう
then.
ね
Unfortunately,
もしそのインという資格がイリアさんを狙っているなら
if Yin is truly after Ilya's life
これ
then,
はもう私たちの仕事ではないかもしれない
this case may be beyond our capabilities.
どうやら相当な凄腕みたいだし私たちで捕まえられる保証もない
There's no guarantee that we'd be able to apprehend a professional assassin
だっ
like
たら
Yin.
今回は警察本部に任せた方がいいんじゃないかしら
That being the case, wouldn't it be better to leave this to headquarters?
それは
Well,
ま
that's...
た旧市街の時のように知らぬ顔をされるのでは
Would they not simply look the other way like they did the incident downtown?
アルカンシェリやイリア・プラティエという存在はクロスベル市にとって非常に重要よ
I doubt it. Arkenciel and by extension Ilya are incredibly important to the people of Crossbell.
その身に危険が迫っているなら警察本部だって絶対に動くはず
Headquarters would definitely take action if her life were in danger.
それこそ警察の威信にかけてもね
They'd stake their pride on it.
その通りだ
That's correct.
あなたは
You're
確か捜査一課の
with the 1st Investigative Division.
一家のダドリーだ
I'm Alex Dudley. Alex. That's what I was gonna say. Come with me. Huh? Why?
こんな場所で悠長に話をするバカがどこにいる？
Only a fool would discuss information here of all
いい
places.
からついてこい。
We don't have time to waste. Follow me.
わかりました。
Understood.
おいおい、なんだってんだ。
What the hell's going on all of a sudden?
お前たちはアホか。
What's the matter with all of you?
何のつもりかは知らんが、のこのこと乗り込んで。
I don't know what you were thinking waltzing in there like
あ
that.
げた果てにあんな場所で悠長に相談事をするとはな。
Furthermore, you decided to discuss your investigation within the earshot of their building.
すみません。
Sorry, sir.
確かに少々配慮が足りませんでした。
You're right. We weren't careful enough. Yeah, I think that's kind of odd that we did that. Probably wasn't a good idea. But I'll be right back. I'm gonna take a short little break, grab a snack because I'm hungry, and get some water and take a break. Be right back. Alright, sorry for the wait. Alright, got caught up. Alright, you're right. We weren't being careful enough. Well, what's done is done. Well?
でとは
Well, what?
アルカンシェルがどうとか口走っていただろう。
I can definitely turn up the voices a little bit. I'll do that once I gain control. You're going to explain to me what you were babbling on about with Arc-en-Ciel.
それとお前たちがヘイユエを訪れたことに何の関係があるか。
And with how all this relates to your little visit to Heiwei.
洗いざらい話せと言っている。
You'd better tell me everything you know. Excuse me?
おいおい、いきなり何言ってんだ。
Where the hell is this coming from?
唐突に現れた割にはずうずうしい要求ですね。
It's brazen of you to demand after showing up so suddenly.
ずうずうしいはどちらだ。
I wonder which of us is truly
我
brazen.
々一家は一月以上前からヘイユエをマークしている。
The First Division has been keeping tabs on Heiwei for over a month already.
いきなり何の断りもなく割って入ったのはお前たちだぞ。
You're the ones who barged into our investigation without any notice.
そうなんですか
Wait, seriously?
もしかして一家の方でもインを
Does that mean you're after Yin too?
その名前を知っていたか。
So you know about Yin, hmm?
とにかく知っていることを包み隠さず話してもらう。
Well, no matter. Start talking and don't leave anything out.
従わなかった場合、こちらの捜査妨害を行ったとしてセルゲイさんに厳重抗議する。
If you don't comply, I won't hesitate to file a complaint to Sergei over this obstruction of our investigation. Damn it. Alright, fine.
ただしあくまで支援下で受けた話です
However, our investigation is a formal request submitted to the Triple
過
S,
言は無用にお願いしますよ
so we need it to stay confidential.
それは私が判断する。
I'll be the one to decide
だ
that.
から話せ。これは命令だ。
Out with the details already. This is an order.
なるほどな。
I understand the
手
situation.
がかりがないと思ったが、ようやく尻尾を出したというわけか。
I didn't think there was anything concrete, but it seems they've finally tipped their
そ
hand.
れはインのことですよね。
Are you referring to Yin?
そうだ。
Yes, I am.
ルバーチェに対抗するため、ヘイユエが切り札として雇ったという凄腕の刺客にして暗殺者。
Heiwei employed a legendary assassin as a trump card in order to threaten Ravashe's
ある
influence.
筋から情報を入手して以来、我々一家はヘイユエを監視してきた。
The First Division received an anonymous tip with information regarding Heiwei. We've been surveying them
だ
since.
が、まさかお前たちのような子犬どもに首を突っ込まれる隙を作るとはな。
But who would have thought a group of amateurs would stumble onto the scene and give us the lead we needed?
言ってくれるじゃねえか。
Excuse me. Wow, that almost sounded like a compliment.
ですが、どうしてヘイユエだけ監視を？
I would like to inquire as to why you only had Heiwei under your
ルバー
surveillance.
チェの方は放置しているようですが、
I am under the impression that your team is leading Ravash unchecked. Leaving
何を
Ravash.
言っている。
What are you implying?
ルバーチェについても大体の動きは把握しているぞ。
The First Division already understands Ravash's operating procedure.
旧市街の一件や軍用犬の使用。
We're also fully aware of both the incident downtown and how they've used warhounds.
お前たちが関わった一連の事件もある程度のことは事前に掴んでいた。
Don't think for a second that we haven't kept tabs on the cases you've been getting involved in. What?
だったらどうして？
Then why?
あの程度で動いていてはキリがないというだけだ。
If we got involved in every little thing they did, there'd be no end to it.
殺人が起こったわけでもなし、ただの小さないざこざに過ぎん。
None of the incidents you took on were anything as serious as murder. They were simply pretty petty
ど
crimes.
うして他の重要案件を後回しにして限りある人員を割かなくてはならん。
Do you honestly think we'd put off more important cases to divert our limited personnel to such minor issues?
そうは言っても
I understand that, but still.
我々捜査一課はお前たちのようなボンクラとは違う。
Those of us in the first division are leagues apart from knowing nothings like yourself,
こ
or
の
from
正
know
義
nothings.
が守りきれない町で一定以上の秩序を保ち続けること。
We're charged with maintaining a certain degree of order in a city where justice is a constant uphill battle.
殺人などの重犯罪を抑止し、犯罪組織や外国の諜報機関から可能な限り人と社会を守ること。
We're expected to suppress major crimes and protect the public from criminal organizations and foreign intelligence agencies.
この苦労がお前たちにわかるのか?
Can you possibly fathom the work that goes into that?
やはりそうなんですね。
I knew it. I always had a
クロス
feeling.
ベルの平和と繁栄は薄皮一枚の上に成り立っている。
Crosswell's peace and prosperity are hanging by a thread.
市民の大半はその事実に気づいていないがな。
Yes, and most of the citizens fail to realize it.
ユバーチが帝国派議員と結びついている話は有名だが。
Sure, it might be popular to read stories on Ravash's ties to Imperial faction Diet members.
あの兵ゆえにしたところで共和国派議員と関係を深めている。
Meanwhile, Heiwei is in the process of deepening their relationship with the Republican
そ
faction.
の時点で直接手を出すのはどちらも不可能になってしまっている。
If we allow it to progress any further, they'll be
それ
untouchable.
だけではない。スパイを取り締まれる法律がないから外国の諜報員なども入りたい放題だ。
Our laws against espionage are lax as well. Agents from foreign intelligence agencies are free to enter and leave however they like.
そんな
I never realized.
信じられません。
This is unbelievable.
なんつうか末期状態かもしれねえな。
While you're talking, Crossbow's already got one foot in the grave.
だがそんな絶望的な状況でも我々はやれることをやるだけだ。
In a situation as desperate as this, our only option is to simply do what we're able
す
to.
べての案件の危険度を査定し、たとえ根本的に解決できなくても抑止できるように働きかける。
We assess how dangerous each case is, and even if we can't solve the root cause of it, we can at least lessen the
イ
impact.
ンの問題もその一環に過ぎん。
Handling Yin is nothing more than solving one part of a larger puzzle. Damn.
アルカンシェルの一件についてはこちらの目が行き届いていなかった。
We haven't been able to keep a close watch on the case regarding Arkan
情
Ciel.
報提供に感謝する。
Thank you for the valuable
あ
information.
とは一家が引き継ぐからお前たちは通常業務に戻るがいい。
The first division will handle it from here. You may return to your usual duties. What?
おいおいなんでそうなる？
The hell is this crap?
どうやら状況を判断する限りインが実在するのは確かだろう。
After carefully assessing the situation, I've ascertained that Yin is more than a mere
兵
legend.
ゆえの動向にも気を配りつつ姿なき謎の暗殺者の手からイリア・プラティエを守りきる。
We'll be observing Heiwei's movements while protecting Ilya Platier from falling victim to our mysterious
そん
assassin.
な真似がお前たちにできるのか？
Tell me, would you be able to handle all that? Damn it.
人手がなければ難しいかもしれませんね。
Given our lack of resources, it would prove to be difficult.
アルカンシェルへの連絡だけはせめてお前たちに任せてやる。
At the very least, I can let you handle contacting Arkan Ciel.
脅迫事件の対策が捜査一課に引き継がれること。
Make sure that you tell them that their case has been transferred to the First
きち
Division.
んと説明しておけよ。
See to it that they're given a proper explanation.
Kusa. 言うだけ言ってとっとと行きやがったな。
The hell? He just shows up, gives us shit, takes our case, and then drives off.
しかも専用車でというのがさらにムカつく感じです。
And in a personal vehicle at that, adding insult to injury.
でも彼の言うことも納得できないわけじゃない。
As frustrated as we all are, I understand where he's coming from.
実際こちらで処理できる範疇を超えてきている気がする。
I actually agree with him. The scope of this case has gone way beyond our level of expertise.
リーシャとイリアさんには
Or experience,
事情を
sorry.
説明して謝るしかないな。
All we can do now is inform the troop and offer our sincerest apologies.
それしかねえか。
Guess you're right.
仕方ありませんね。
We have run out of options.
ちょっと待って。
Hold on, guys.
ロイド、あなたがそんなことを言うの？
And Lloyd, you're the last person I expected to hear that
壁
from.
を乗り越えるってみんなでなら乗り越えられるって言ってくれたじゃない。
You told us to overcome our barriers. You said as long as we're together that no barrier is too high, didn't you?
なのにどうして？
So why? Why are you giving up so easily?
エリー、
おいおい、どうしたんだ？
Whoa there, where's this coming from?
工場だって、さっきは警察本部に任せるべきだって言ってただろうが。
Didn't you already tell us that it'd be better to leave it to headquarters? What? Wait, is that?
そうよね。
I did, didn't I?
エリーさん。
I understand.
その俺だって悔しいし、なんとかしたいと思ってるさ。
I'm frustrated too, Ellie. I want to do something about it just as much as you
エリー
do.
がそう言うなら、なんとか別の手を考えて。
If you don't want us to give up, then we'll find another way.
いいの。
No, it's alright.
ごめんなさい。ちょっと疲れているみたい。
I'm sorry, everyone. I think I've just had a rough day is all.
エリー、
ま、今日はいろいろと厄介な連中とばかり顔を合わせたからな。
Well, we did spend our entire day running into one jackass after another.
アルカンシェルに行ってイリアさんたちに報告したら、戻って一休みしようぜ。
Let's go report the news to Arkansas. We can head back to base and relax for a bit after.
そうですね。それがいいと思います。
That sounds like a reasonable plan.
そうだな。
Sure, sounds
エ
good.
リー、それでいいかい？
Is that okay with you, Elliot?
ええ。みんなありがとう。
Yes, thank you, everyone.
それじゃあ、アルカンシェルに行きましょう。
Let's be off to Arkansas then. Yeah, he drove through here in his car? I guess you can do that. It does say East Street. Yeah, people drive on here all the time. Arkansas is this way. Wait, that was his car up there. Hold up. Right? See if we can catch him here somewhere doing something. This is supposed to hang out. You little shits better be. We gotta get the hell out of here. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, fair enough. Oh, there's another car here. Huh? Oh, what a surprise!
ジョーさん、
Good afternoon, Miss Ellie.
おじいさま、アーネストさん。
Hello, Grandfather. Ernest. Oh, yeah, you're right.
エリーさん。
Did you?
おじいさん。
This man is Ellie's grandfather.
なかなか会えないが元気でやっているようだね。
It's been some time. I'm glad to see her looking well.
仕事の方は頑張っているのかな？
How has work been going?
はい。
Well,
まだまだ新人なので至らないところもありますが、
we're still new to this, so there's a lot left for us to
マ
learn.
クダール家の名に恥じぬよう精一杯頑張らせてもらっています。
But I assure you, I don't intend to bring any shame upon the McDowell name.
前にも言ったが、家のことは気にすることはない。
Oh, Ellie, I've told you before, haven't I? You don't have to worry yourself over things like that.
そちらの諸君は同僚の方々かな？
Are these your colleagues by any chance? Or by chance? Yes, they are. It's nice to meet you, sir. My name is Lloyd Bannings, and I'm with the CPD Special Support Section.
プラトーです。
Tio Plato, how do you do?
どうも、ランディ・オルランドっす。
How's it going? Name is Randy Orlando.
私の名前はヘンリー・マクダエルという。
My name is Henry MacDowell. It's a pleasure to meet the three of you.
どうやら孫娘がいろいろと世話になっているようだね。
I must thank you for taking care of my granddaughter.
そんな
It's quite the opposite,
世話
sir.
になっているのはむしろこちらの方で
At least the one that's always looking after us.
まあ、確かにお嬢には報告書とかの書類作りでもだいぶ助けられちまってるよな。
Mademoiselle is a bona fide genius when it comes to dealing with all the paperwork we gotta go through every day.
少しはランディさんも手伝うべきかと思いますが。
That does not excuse your utter lack of assistance, Randy.
充実した職場で何よりだ。
Is that so? Well, it is important that you're content with your
し
post.
かしお嬢さん
You know, Miss Ellie,
たまにはご実家の方にもお顔を出された方が
I really think you should make some time to stop by home every once in a while.
すみません。
I'm sorry.
そのせっかく自立したのに頼るのもどうかと思いまして。
I've been so hesitant to rely too much on my family since I began living on my
で
own.
すが
Even so, don't you?
いいんだ、アーネスト君。
It's fine,
それ
Ernest.
だけエリーの決意も固いということだ。
Ellie wishes to stand by her decision.
お前が選んだ道、納得のいくまでやってみなさい。
Listen, dear, continue down the path you've chosen until you're
公
satisfied.
私混同はできないが、できるだけ協力させてもらうよ。
I cannot mix business with personal affairs, but know that I will help you out to the best of my ability.
ありがとうございます。
I know. Thank you, grandfather.
それでは行こうか、アーネスト君。
Now then, shall we go, Ernest?
次は商工会との会合だったな。
I have a meeting with the Business Owners Association next, correct?
5時からになります
Yes, sir. It is scheduled for 5 p.m. Oh wow, the wheels lit up too. That's cool.
すんげえ車だなおい。
Now that's one bitchin' ride. Hell yeah.
やっぱりお嬢の実家ってものすごい金持ちなのか？
I knew your family was loaded, Mademoiselle.
その
I wouldn't really. Wait just a second. Hello there.
ロイドさん？
Lloyd?
ヘンリー・マクダエル
You said Henry MacDowell, right?
このクロスベル市の市長さんの名前じゃないか
As in the mayor of Crossbell City? That Henry MacDowell? Say what?
本当ですか？
He is?
確かにデータベースでもそう記録されていたような。
Come to think of it, I do recall seeing that information in the database. Oh dear.
今まで気づかれなかったのが不思議なくらいだと思うけど。
Honestly, it's a miracle that you hadn't noticed until now.
いや最初に名字を聞いた時に引っかかってはいたんだけど
There's always something about your surname that bothered me, but I couldn't for the life of me figure out what it was.
なんだかいろいろあったからすっかり流してたっていうか
The mayor's name must have totally slipped my mind, I
いや
guess.
でも確かに面目ないな
And I call myself a detective.
別に気にすることないわ。
You don't have to beat yourself up over it.
祖父が何者であろうと私には関係のないことだから。
Besides, my grandfather's position has nothing to do with me. Oh?
それより早くイリアさんたちに報告しましょう。
Anyways, we should hurry up and speak with Ilya and the
面
others.
目ないけれど、きちんと引き継ぎのことを伝えないと。
We still need to tell them about the First Division taking over the case.
ああ
Yeah,
そうだな
unfortunately.
ところでそのお嬢のじい様がなんでアルカンシェルに来てたんだ？
Yeah, Mademoiselle, why do you think your granddad stopped by Arkansas?
そうね。
Oh, that?
今回の新作は市の創立記念祭と合わせて公開されるそうだから。
Arkansas's first public performance of their new production is being held alongside this year's anniversary
その
festival.
関係の打ち合わせにいらっしゃったのかもしれないわね。
I assume he was there for our business meeting regarding that. Okay. Just walk in whenever we want? Hell yeah.
あ
That was badass. I was eating a cracker while watching. Yeah, look,
皆さ
you're back.
最高っすよ。
Just in time, too. That was amazing.
すごかった
You two were incredible.
ん、ちゃんとしました。
Indeed, I've never experienced anything quite like that. I said that
こ
way
の
too
まま
fast.
詰めていけばなかなかのシーンにもなりそうよね。
You think so? Sounds like if we iron out the kinks, this might be a crowd
リー
favorite.
シャ月の姫のターンだけどほんの少しためを作りましょう。
Well, that gives me an idea. How about you wait another moment before the Moon Princess's spin, Rishia?
太陽の姫もそれを受けて今日疲れる演技を入れるから。
Okay. That way it'll give the Sun Princess just enough time to react in a way that will really capture the audience's hearts.
はい。
That's perfect.
すごいですね。
Your dancing isn't the only thing that's amazing.
一つの舞台を作り上げる。それだけのためにここまで。
You're going above and beyond to perfect every little part of the performance.
まあせっかくよくできるんならとことんやるのが筋ってなんでしょ。
Well, I figure if we can do it, we might as well strive for perfection till it's time to perform.
それよりもどうしたの？なんか進展でもあった？
But enough about that. Have there been any developments in the investigation? Oh, that's right.
はい。
Yes, actually.
少々残念な報告もしなくてはいけませんが
It's not exactly good news. What do you mean?
いいわ。
Alright then.
劇団長も呼んでくるからここで話を聞かせてちょうだい。
Let me go grab Avin and then you can fill us in on everything, okay?
まさかそんな危険なやつが。
This Yin character sounds like he's quite dangerous.
そんな
You can't be serious.
本当にそんな人がこの町に？
He's really somewhere in the city?
へえ面白いじゃない。
Wow, well that sure is a fun story.
東方人外に伝説と歌われた影のごとき不死の暗殺者か。
A shadowy immortal assassin whose legend is whispered in the dark corners of the Eastern Quarter?
いいわね。舞台向きのキャラだわ。
Oh, I love it. This character practically begs to be on the stage. I'll have to add him to our next
そ
production.
うだ。第三幕の白装束のイメージに使えるんじゃないかしら。
Heck, we can even work the general outfit into our third act right now. We just gotta get some white robes and the costume for is set.
イリア君
Ilya.
そんなのんきなことを言ってる場合じゃないですよ。
This is an assassin we're talking about. Why can't you take this more seriously?
ヘイユエという勢力がインという犯罪者を雇っているのは確かなようです。
We suspect that Yin is being employed by a group known as Heiwei.
そのインがどうしてイリアさんに脅迫状を送ったのか、そこまでは分かりませんでしたが。
But we still don't quite understand why Yin sent Ilya the threat letter in the first
どうも
place.
ただのいたずらであるという可能性は低くなってきたみたいです。
That one thing is certain, though. The chance that this is nothing more than a prank has decreased significantly.
その公演を中止するというのは
Is there any chance you could postpone, or
ありえないわね。
out of the question?
たとえ劇場の爆破予告があったとしても、私たちは舞台から降りたりしない。
We wouldn't walk off stage even if a bomb was about to go
そう
off.
でしょ、劇団長。
Isn't that right, Oven?
まあそうだね。
Well, I suppose so.
イリア君ほどではないにせよ、私たちは多かれ少なかれ舞台という魔物に見入られた人種だ。
Though we aren't all as quite passionate as Ilya, the truth is that all members of our Conceal belong to the stage, heart and
お
soul.
そらくただの一人としてうちのアーティストたちが出場を辞退することはないだろう。
You wouldn't find one member of the troupe who would abandon their beloved stage under any circumstances.
その、私も新米ですけど、同感です。
I may be new to all this, but I feel the same way.
やれ素晴らしきは舞台の亡者たちか。
I'm sure people tell you to break a leg out there, but at this rate, your legs will be the least of your
と
worries.
なると、他の部署に警備などを引き継ぐ形になっても構わないと。
If you intend to proceed with the show, does that mean you are also okay with the First Division taking over security?
まあ正直うっとうしいけど、背に腹は変えられないわね。
Well, I mean, it's pretty annoying, but the show must go on no matter what, no matter the cost. Well, if they're here to protect her, First Division is going to be there to protect her while she does the show, I believe, right? Doesn't mean that we can't attend the show as spectators. Right. Get front row seats. We're there. We're looking around and stuff. Yeah. Get some front row seats and we'll be chilling. I'm sure Rishia and Ilya can help out with that, getting us front row seats, just because we're cool with each other, you know?
捜査一課だっけ？どういう人なの？その担当者って。
I think that's what's going to end up happening. First Division is going to be backstage, and some of them might be out, just like kind of chilling around like bodyguards in a way. They might be mixed in with the bodyguards, and then backstage, kind of standing like right there off the stage, and then like kind of watching the performance and watching around and stuff, and then we can be sitting in the seats in the front row, acting as spectators, and also being spectators at the same time. Because why not watch? But also like keep a lookout. So what kind of people are these First Division guys? Well,
見るからに有能そうというかエリートといった感じで
they're definitely very talented and more than qualified for the job.
相当優秀だとは思います。
Objectively speaking, they're excellent at what they do.
捜査一課というのは警察でも名実ともにエリート集団ですから。
The members of the First Division are an elite group that live up to their
あ
name.
くまで目立たない形で完璧に警備するのではないかと。
They should be able to protect you and your show with the utmost discretion until curtain call.
勘弁してほしいわね。
I was really hoping to avoid having a bunch of police in
で
here.
もまあお客さんもいることだし、安全には配慮するしかないか。
Then again, we will have a full house. Better safe than sorry.
まあ我慢してくれたまえ。
I agree. I think that's for the best.
どうせ君のことだ。舞台に集中し始めたら他のことは一切どうでもよくなるんだろう。
Anyway, we are talking about you here, Ilya. Once the show starts, you won't even notice them.
失礼ね。客には気を配ってるわよ。
How rude. I'll have you know that I always pay close attention to my
舞台
audience.
の観客とも響き合うことで初めて真の意味で完成する。
The show only reaches its full potential when the audience and play are completely in sync.
劇団長がいつも言ってることじゃない。
Isn't that one of your famous sayings?
君の場合はとてもそう思えないんだね。
For anyone else's case, yes. In yours, however,
響き合うというより無理やり自分のリズムに引きずり込むというか。
I'd say it's more of along the lines of you forcibly dragging everyone into your own performance.
なんていうか
He's not mincing his words at all, is he?
家族本当に舞台バカなんですね。
Indeed, she surely is very... she's the very picture of a theater geek.
それじゃ
Excuse me, Lloyd.
ロイドさんたちはこれで捜査の方は
Does this mean you won't be part of the investigation anymore?
ああ申し訳ないけど
I'm really sorry, Rishia. We don't have any wiggle room here.
まああとは一家が引き継ぐし心配することはないと思うよ
The First Division is going to be going to completely take over the case. With them on it, you won't have anything to worry about at least.
そうですか
I see. That's a shame.
弟君に担当してもらえないのはちょっと残念だけど
The only reason I agreed to all this in the first place was because you were leading the show, Lloyd.
いろいろと調べてくれて感謝するわ
Still, I appreciate you looking into things
お
for
礼に
us.
チケット全員分送るから暇な時にでも見に来てちょうだい
I'll send some tickets your way as thanks, so be sure to come and see the play next time you're free.
そうだね。記念祭中の分は無理だ
Oh yes, I'm sure we can arrange something, though I'm afraid you may have to wait until after the anniversary
が。
festival.
来月分のチケットでよければプレゼントさせてもらうよ。
If you're okay with tickets for next month, I can have them sent to you as gifts.
まあ
Seriously?
再来月分になるって諦めかけてたんだけどな
Hell yes! And here I was thinking I'd have to wait 2 months to see it.
太っ腹です
It's quite generous. Thank you very much.
エリー
すみませんなんだか迷惑ばかりおかけしてしまったみたいで
I'm so sorry, everyone. I've caused you nothing but trouble.
いや気にしないでよ
Don't worry about it,
もとも
Rishia.
と警察の仕事なんてのは地道な無駄骨の繰り返しだしね
All the running around we did today is a pretty typical workday for
防
us.
犯とかそんな感じですよね
It's all simply part of the job.
そうそうリーシャちゃん
Yep, no worries,
俺
Rishia.
たちのことは気にしないでプレ公演頑張ってくれよな
Forget about us and just focus on your guys' preview tomorrow. Preview performance.
はいありがとうございます
If you say so, then I will. Thank you, everyone.
プレ公演
Preview performance?
なんだ知らないのか
The hell? You don't know about it already?
アルカンシェルは毎回新作の本公演の前に一度だけお披露目の舞台をやるんだよな
Arkansas puts on a sneak peek at their new show before it's available to the public.
はい私も今回が初めてですけど
That's correct. This will be my first time performing in
国
one.
内外の関係者やマスコミの方々が招待されるんだそうです
People all over the continent from both the industry and the media will be attending.
公演を後押ししてくださっている偉い方々も見に来るらしくて
I'm sure many influential people have been invited too, in order to boost awareness of our new show.
そうなのか
Wow, that's pretty crazy.
ひょっとしてマクダイル市長も招待を
By any chance, was Mayor McDowell invited as well?
はい主賓としてお迎えするそうです
Oh yes, he's our guest of honor.
記念祭と合わせて今回の公演を後押ししてくださっているらしくて
I'm told he plans to support the show in conjunction with the anniversary festival.
お忙しいところにわざわざ陣中見舞いに来てくださいました
He's quite kind, despite his busy schedule. He made time to stop by and encourage
そう
us.
ですか
How very much like him.
リーシャさんプレ公演頑張ってください
Good luck with the preview,
リ
Rishia.
ーシャさんなら初めてでもきっと大丈夫だと思いますから
It may be your first time, but I'm sure you'll perform wonderfully. You think so?
そうだな練習を見る限り何の心配もいらなさそうだったし
Absolutely. Considering all the practice you've put in, I doubt you have anything to worry about.
おお絶対にいい舞台になるって
Hell yeah, this play's gonna bring down the house.
すごく楽しみです
I am quite looking forward to it.
ありがとうございます と
I
ても
really-
心強いです
I really appreciate the kind words,
それでは
everyone.
私稽古に戻りますね
I'll get back to my practice then.
皆さん
Thank you all for your help.
失礼します。
Ready to head back, guys? Might as well.
気が抜けてしまいました。
I feel exhausted both mentally and physically. Me too. Oh man. I wonder what's the update here. This evening, let's return to the Triple S. Huh? Wait, isn't that? Oh, thank goodness. I was just starting to wonder if I came to the wrong place. Ernest? Did you come to see me? Yes, I did. I had business to attend at the office, so I decided to stop by. What's wrong? You don't look too great. Well, if I remember correctly, you guys were visiting Arkansas earlier today, right? Did you run into some sort of problem with your police work? Well, sort of. It's not anything major, but... Someone in the troop requested our help, and we went to report what we found, that's all. You know, I wasn't sure if I should stop by to here today or not. But I'm sure now that it was the right decision. What do you mean? Allow me to be honest with you. Ellie, I want you to quit the force and return to us. Quit the force? Oh there, buddy. That came out of left field. I get the impression this does not stem from feelings of love, at least. I know it was your idea to join the CPD, Ellie. But seeing you now, you look so worn down, so lost. Are you sure this is really the right path for you? What are you saying, Ernest? Listen to me. I know you understand the current political climate and the despair that comes with it better than anyone. That's likely where your initial urge to join the police originated from. But just try to think about the torment and pain the mayor is going through, how he feels in the current situation. With the anniversary festival coming up next month, Mayor McDowell is up to his neck in work. And after that, it's right back to arguing with the Imperial and Republican factions over the budget. And in 6 months, he'll be up for re-election. I'm sure you know, Mayor McDowell has planned to retire, but without someone to carry on his policies, he feels like he can't. I'm sure that if you were by his side, he'd feel much more confident about being able to keep going with his work. I'm sorry. Perhaps I'm overstepping. However, I can't ignore the issue any longer.
市長を尊敬する者として、昔から君を見てきた者として。
As someone who respects Mary McDowell and has been with your family for years, I cannot stand idle any longer.
もちろん、君の道は君が決めるものではあるが。
Of course, the path you ultimately choose to follow is entirely up to you.
本当にそれが正しいのか、今一度考えてみてほしい。
I just want you to stop and think hard about whether this path you're on now is the right one.
少し考えさせてください。
How's the CSPD work treating me? It's not being too nice right by now, man. I'll tell you what. It's not. They're not being nice. But we're gonna get them back because we're main characters, and that's how it works. Hope you're doing all right, man. I haven't seen you in a minute. I am hoping you are okay. Damn, dude. My back feels so stiff. Like, I keep on stretching it and I'm like, damn, I slept wrong last night and I feel it. I'm going to need some rest, or going to need some time. Excuse me, everyone. I'm tired, so I'm going to go rest in my room for now. Sure. My apologies for suddenly showing up out of the blue like this. Oh, you got a bunch of games on the Switch? Well, what's some of the ones you got? It's, okay. It seems to be a pretty complicated family matter. Just try not to bother Mademoiselle for a while. You got it? Seconded. Personally, it feels like you are attempting to take Ellie away from us. Oh, I'm sorry, that wasn't my intention. However, you are aware she originally wanted to become a politician before joining the police, aren't you? Really? Huh? You're pulling my leg? That would explain her seemingly boundless knowledge of politics and economics. Economics. As the granddaughter of the current mayor, she grew up surrounded by politics. It was only natural for her to want to pursue a career in it. To that end, she studied abroad in a number of different nations to hone her skills for international relations and learn foreign policies. However, when she returned home last year, she was dead set on joining the CPD. So that's what happened. Dang. Okay, I might need to hop on that. I've been looking to get the newest Xenoblade game. I played the second one. I think I played the first one. I know I played the second one first, and then I may have got halfway through the first Xenoblade one. But the third Xenoblade game I wanted to get, but I was wanting to wait on it to be on sale. And I forgot a lot that happens in the second one. I just remember some of the characters. That's about it. But that's a game I've been wanting to stream for a while. But once I get my computer, because I bought one earlier this week, so I'm gonna see how that works. And when I get set up, I could definitely, I should probably be able to stream that if I hook up my Switch to my monitor and stream that. I think that's how it works. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I was unaware. But yeah, no, I think it'll be fun. There's a few games I want to also try doing like Nuzlocke and stuff on Pokemon. I always did wonder why a fancy lady like herself was working for the CPD.
君たちもそっと見守ってほしい。
Would you keep an eye on her until she makes her
こ
decision?
のまま続けたとしても、あんな風に迷いを抱えたままでは、とてもやっていけないだろうからね。
That's fine. I got probably another year before I get to it, to be honest. I probably got a while before I get to that game, because I want to finish this before I start any other story mode games or story games, and I'm thinking I can finish all of Trails by January probably. I'm not gonna rush through it, but once January hits, then I can play Tekken 8, play all that. I would definitely stream the hell out of Tekken 8. I mean, I'm gonna really play the hell out of that game. Get through the story mode of Tekken 8. But right before Tekken 8 releases, I'm going to do Tekken 7 story mode just to get a refresher, and I'll probably stream that for fun. And then get Tekken 8, stream the story mode of that before I even get into the actual gameplay. And then I'll learn how to play, how all that works and all the stuff they've added. And then by the time all that happens, February should roll in. Persona 3 Reload comes out. I'm gonna get that if I don't get it already, because I've been keeping up with the I've been trying to keep up with the collection of it. I want to pre-order the collector's edition physically, but it's been out of stock for PS5, so we'll see. But I've been trying to keep up with that, but it's been out of stock for a while, and they're gonna restock it eventually. And I gotta try to beat the scalpers. Played through X and 2. Okay. Played a bit of 3, but the story didn't keep my attention. Really? I mean, when I played Super Smash Bros., that's what got me into Xenoblade, I'll be honest. Because I liked Shulk for a while. Shulk was fun to play as in the Smash Bros. Ultimate. And he was cool to play as. And then Pyrrha and God, I forgot the other one's name. Pyrrha and Mira, yeah, I mean that makes sense. They came out, and I mained them, and I was like, okay, I gotta play this game. I just jumped into the second one, and then I played the first one afterwards. It's fun. I enjoyed it. I just enjoy. I mindlessly enjoy RPGs, but I haven't looked into 3 at all. I can't bear to see her flounder about like this, unsure of the path in life she should take. Goodness, it's already gotten so late. I'm sorry for taking up so much of your time. I'll get out of your hair now. Okay then. Excuse me. There certainly has been a great deal to sigh about today. Sure has. We got put through so much shit. Oh, Mithra, not Mira. Sorry, Mithra in Smash. Usually I end up playing with Robin or Lee. Or Ike, sorry. Robin. Is that the white-haired girl from Fire Emblem? I know Ike's from my Fire Emblem. He's the greatsword user. Robin, I think I play Robin. I play as the female Robin, if I'm not mistaken. She has like the black cloak, white hair, and then she has like a male counterpart, which a lot of Fire Emblem characters do. That's another franchise I want to get into as well. I think it's like a grid-like turn-based game. Kind of like this one, but I think a little different. It's not RPG, I don't think. I don't know. The new one, I believe, is like free roam. They're like the new Final Fantasy stuff. I'm not all that good with Smash Bros. Though. I'm not good at it. I don't play it often. I only really play whenever me and some of my friends do a LAN party. We'll all get together and have like 8 of us, or around 8. Definitely one of those days that just kicks you in the nuts over and over. I just read that. I know what you mean. Anyway, let's report back to the chief and call it a day. So that's where things stand. Well, you gonna tuck your tail between your legs and give up here? You saying we have a choice? The First Division took over the case. There's no way we can oppose them, given our team's position on the force. Yeah, guess not. The Fox would track you down and give you his longest bitching session yet. Probably. Could we not simply offer our assistance to the First Division? Don't know how well that'd play out, considering the shit we got from the glasses wearing dick. That glasses wearing dick. Yeah, that's also a long shot. The CPD's real fussy when it comes to jurisdiction. Makes cooperation between departments a real pain in the ass. That goes double for the First Division. That way a group of elites like them would accept help from a group of rookies like the Triple S. Okay, yeah, I like playing her as well. Lucina is also fun to play as. I remember Lucina. She's like Marth, not Mark. She's like Marth. I'm a waifu main. That's what I like to call myself. I'm just a waifu main all around. Like, it's funny. But if you're talking about working incognito, that's another topic altogether. But Ike is badass though. I played him in Brawl when I was younger. Slapped that nunchuck in with the Wii, and I was raring to go. Sir. This is a special support section, the most unconventional department on the force. Good stuff. Yes, sir. Ever since I realized the thing you could do in Brawl with Samus and turn her into Zerasu Samus, I think that's when I first became a waifu main. I'll be honest. Because around that time I was playing Tekken 5 as well, and I was playing as Raven. And the guy that looks like Wesley Snipes, Blade. And Hwoarang and all those characters. I don't know how informed you are with Tekken. I can't remember if we talked about that before or not, but then I feel like once Tekken 6 dropped, I saw Lily, or no, Tekken 5 Dark Resurrection. I saw Lily and I was like, I like French girls. French girls are cool. Let's see. This is a special support section, the most unconventional department on the force. Yep. Sure, HQ tends to ignore us, but that gives you guys a certain level of discretion you can use to your advantage. Basically, as long as you stay quiet about it, you can poke your noses into other departments, jurisdictions without sending them into a tizzy. You do realize you just said we can ignore our superior's orders, right? What a bad influence. It's like I told you before. I might not be able to help you in the field, but I can cover your asses when I can. But I'll cover your asses when I can. In the end, you guys will need to be the ones who take action, though. That being said, Your current situation might make this plan impossible to pull off.
何せ仲間内に迷ってる奴がいるくらいだ。
One of you is struggling to figure out what to
チ
do.
ーム一丸となって腹をくくれる状態じゃねえだろう。
And this is something you can only overcome by operating as a team.
それは
You're right, but
まあお嬢があの調子だとどうにも調子が出ねえよ
yeah, it's hard to get fired up without Mademoiselle with
な。なん
us.
かこうピリッと引き締まらねえっていうか。
Haven't played it much? Fair enough. Yeah, we probably haven't. It's fun though, I enjoy it. I grew up playing, that was the first video game I ever played, was the Tekken 3. It's like 5 years old, watching my mom play that and playing Resident Evil 1. And I was like, Resident Evil 1 was too scary for me, being that young. But Tekken 3 was, I think that was like the only 2 video games she had, somehow, on the PS2. And she also had Tomb Raider, I think, as well. Tomb Raider was really cool, but it was kind of scary as well for me, a little too scary. But Tekken 3 was up my alley because I was just smashing polygons together and taking damage and dishing out damage. The way she was acting, it was like her head was somewhere else entirely.
確かに今日一日そんな感じはしていました。
She's been like that all day from what I could tell.
リーさん、大丈夫なんでしょうか。
Is Ellie going to be alright?
Ellie か。この2ヶ月、結構親密になれたと思ってたけど。
Over these past 2 months, I thought we'd become pretty
肝
close.
心なことは何も分かってなかったんだよな。
But it seems like I never really understood the important things she was dealing with.
マクダエル市長の孫娘で政治家志望か。
Right. she wasn't always like a big gamer though, you know, like that was the only thing she really had. I love Tomb Raider though. I grew up once I like stopped getting scared of Tomb Raider, I played the hell out of it. And then I started getting the other games, finally beat Tomb Raider. She never could get past the first part. It was Tomb Raider 2. Or Tomb Raider, was it Tomb Raider 3? I think it was Tomb Raider 2. And I have it in my entertainment center, but I'd have to go over there and dig through. But I think it was Tomb Raider 2, because it wasn't the first one. I've played the first one. I have the first one on Steam, at the second one on Steam, and the third one. But obviously I don't have a computer to get that, you know, to get it all set up. But I have a few other Tomb Raider games on here as well that I haven't got through that I plan to stream one of these days. But definitely is a fun game though. I enjoy it. I had no idea she was Mayor McDowell's granddaughter, and an inspiring politician on top of that.
確かエリーは警察学校には行ってなかったんだよな。
If I recall correctly, you didn't attend the police academy, right, Ellie?
どういう経緯で警察に？
So, how did you end up with the CPD?
ありていに言うと社会勉強ね。
Well, to put it simply, this is my way of getting some real-world
ちなみ
experience.
に入る時の試験は筆記と射撃だったんだけど。
While I didn't attend the academy, I did take a written exam and marksmanship test when I applied.
どちらも満点だったから断りきれなかったみたいね。
They couldn't really reject me since I received perfect marks on both tests.
なんか聞けば聞くほど俺の場合とは違うような。
You know, the more I learn, the more I feel like we're worlds apart.
あら、あなただって新人で捜査官資格を取ったのは珍しいんじゃないかしら。
Do you think so? It's pretty rare for rookies to have already earned their detective license,
や
though.
っぱり事情があるんでしょ。
You must have your own reasons for joining the CPD, right, Lloyd?
それは
Well, if that's...
ここから先は正式な同僚になってからの方が良さそうね。
Perhaps it's best to continue this talk after we've officially become co-workers.
よし
Alright.
少しエリーと話してみよ
I'll go see if Ellie's up for a
う
chat.
何を悩んでいるのか力になれるかもしれないし
If she's worried about something, maybe I can help somehow.
それにあの時の続きをそろそろ話してもいいよな
Maybe we can continue that conversation we started. Let's do it. Wait. Let's talk to Randy. What's up, dude? What you up to, Lloyd? Going out of the town? Well, not exactly. That's about Mademoiselle then, huh? Well, I can't blame you for being worried. Seems like she's got a lot on her mind right now. Not sure if it's the kind of stuff we should really be butting into, though. Yeah, it might be true. That might be true. But if something's on her mind, I want to know. I want her to know she can rely on us. Okay. Empty room. What's up, dude? Oh, it's you. With the long face. How about you toss that scowl away before you come in here? Sorry about that. Still working, Chief? The Triple S unconventional as it may be, still part of the CPD, so that means paperwork. If you don't have any pressing issues, kid, could you leave this to me? Or could you leave, me to this? I'd like to get all this finished before daybreak, you know. Alright, sorry for the interruption. Alright. Just tell me to fuck off. Wait. Oh, here, 3rd floor. Tia's is this one. Oh, I was about to say she's not in here. Oh, you were busy reading something, Tio? Yes, I was halfway through this science journal, actually. Lloyd? I know, you're worried about Ellie too, aren't you? I was just thinking about going to talk to her. Is that so? If that is the case, I will let you handle it, Lloyd. After all, dealing with these kinds of issues does not fall into my area of expertise. I like the little cat poster she has up there too, that's kind of adorable. She has the cat pillows. That's cool. And then both those don't have a rug. Okay, here we go.
Yosh.
Well, here goes nothing.
Ellie, ちょっといいかな?
Ellie, do you have a minute?
返事がない.
No reply.
寝てるのか?
Is she asleep?
いや、それにしては気配がないな.
No, I don't sense anyone inside. Oh, so he can sense people too?
すまない。開けるぞ.
Ellie? Sorry, I'm coming in. She's not in here.
いない。どこに行ったんだ?
Just as I thought, she's not here. Where could she have gone?
ちょっと探してみるか.
I'll try looking around the building. Under the bed? No. Alright, maybe she's in one of the extra rooms. Figured. Check up here. Ah, I was thinking about going up here anyways. That'd have been badass if I just went up there without checking her room. It probably would have been like, I don't need to go up here on the balcony right now. Let me just go check her room. It probably would have been something like that to keep me from doing that.
Lloyd?
Oh, how does she know?
ああ、どうしてわかったんだ?
Hey Ellie, how'd you know it was me?
なんとなくかな.
Just a hunch.
なんとなくだけど、あなたが来るんじゃないかってぼんやりと思っていた.
I don't know why, but I had a feeling you'd come here.
そっか.
I guess you were right.
綺麗だな.
Breathtaking as always.
あっちに見えるのは IBC ビルか.
Isn't that the IBC in the
多
distance?
分大陸全土を見回してもこの街ほど夜景が綺麗なところはないんじゃないかしら.
Yes, it is. I doubt you would find the cityscape as beautiful as Crossbells, even if you scoured the entire continent.
だけど街の明かりが増えれば増えるだけ星の光は見えなくなる.
Yet, the more the lights of the city shine, the more the stars can seem to dim.
エイドスの慈愛の証たる清らかな星の光は
The purity of starlight, the symbol of Eidos' love.
エリー.
昼間のこと覚えているでしょ?
I was thinking of everything that happened
ル
today.
バーチェ、 ヘイユへ、そしてダドリー捜査官が言ったこと。
With Ravash, Hayway, and Dudley?
てめえらが何をしようが、このクロスベルの現実は変わらね
No matter what you do, you can't change Crossbell's true nature.
え。して俺たちをどうこうすることなど不可能ってこと。
Vash's iron grip is here to stay.
あくまでビジネスの競争相手としての話ですよ。
I am merely referring to them as our fellow business
ク
competitors.
ロスベルは自由な競争が法によって保障されている場所。
Here in Crossbell, free trade is protected by law after
何
all.
か問題でもありますか？
Do you take any offense with that, officers?
この正義が守りきれない町で一定以上の秩序を保ち続けること。
We're charged with maintaining a certain degree of order in a city where justice is a constant uphill battle.
殺人などの重犯罪を抑止し、犯罪組織や外国の情報機関から可能な限り人と社会を守ること。
We're expected to suppress major crimes and protect the public from criminal organizations and foreign intelligence
そ
agencies.
の苦労がお前たちにわかるのか。
Can you possibly fathom the work that goes into that?
あれがこの町の闇、クロスベルという自治州の真実よ。
That was the darkness of this city, the tragic truth of the state called Crossbell.
帝国と共和国の狭間で生かされ、誇りも持てず嘘と欺瞞にまみれ、
We're kept alive by the will of the Empire and the Republic, stripped of all pride and fed constant lies and deception.
諸外国から集まる富によってかりそめの繁栄と享楽に溺れる。
We're drowning in false prosperity and novelties only because our captors allow it.
誰もがそれを仕方のないことと諦め、日々の忙しさに追い立てられる。
Everyone just surrenders to these circumstances and accepts the status quo without realizing its true
私た
cost.
ちはそんな町で生きている。
That's the city we live in.
そうか、
Maybe you're right.
エリーは諦めたくないんだな。
But you don't want to surrender just yet, do you, Ellie?
父と母がいたの。
I once had a mother and father.
こういう言い方すると亡くなっているみたいだけど、
I suppose putting it that way makes it sound as if they've passed away.
二人とも今も元気よ。
They're still very much
も
alive.
っとも離婚してそれぞれ帝国と共和国で暮らしているけど、
What I mean to say is, they divorced when I was little. My mother lives in the Empire, and now my father lives in the Republic.
そうなのか。
I had no idea.
父はもともと共和国の人だったの。
My father was born and raised in the
この
Republic.
町に来て母と出会い、
He moved to Crossbell City, met my
マク
mother,
ダエル家に入ることで政治家としての道を志した。
and after marrying into the McDowell family, he strove to become a
そ
politician.
して議員になってすぐにこの町の歪んだ現実に気づいた。
Immediately after he joined the Diet, he recognized Crossbell's ugly, distorted
正
reality.
義感の強い人だったから何とかしたいと思ったんでしょうね。
As someone with a strong sense of justice, he made it his duty to mend this broken city.
何年も
Sorry.
かけて粘り強くさまざまな改革案を打ち出していった。
Year after year, he drafted reform bills and all in the hopes of bringing change to the state.
すごいな。
It's amazing.
結局父の改革案は潰された。
No, in the end, none of his bills were ever passed.
帝国派、共和国派、どちらからも排斥される形で。
The Imperial and Republican factions both shunned him, ridiculed him.
信じていた同志に裏切られ、友人を亡くし、性的にあざけられ、
One by one, his allies betrayed him, friends left him, and he became the laughingstock of the political world.
祖父もクロスベル市長という中立的立場から父を助けられず、
Not even my grandfather, as well respected as he is for being neutral, was able to mend his career.
父はクロスベルそのものに絶望してしまった。
Crossbell brought my father to utter
そ
despair.
して議員を辞め、妻子と別れてカルバードに帰る道を選択した。
And then one day he quit as a Diet member, as a husband, and as my father. He decided to leave everything behind for Calvert.
母は父を引き止められず、
Mother couldn't stop him.
かといって幼い私を連れて 父についていくこともできず。
Still, at the same time, she couldn't uproot me, still a small child, to follow him all the way there.
そして離婚が成立して父はいなくなってしまった。
Eventually, they settled on a divorce, and my father was gone for good.
母は父を恨んだみたいだけど、やっぱり愛していたんでしょうね。
It always seemed like mother hated him for what he did, but I got the impression that underneath it all, she still loved him.
父のいないクロスベルに住むのが辛くなってしまったみたいで。
It still became apparent that living in
親
Crossville,
戚のいる帝国に身を寄せてしまった。
it soon became apparent that living in Crossville, the state that robbed her of her love, would be too much to bear.
そして私は祖父に引き取られることになった。
My mother left to go live with relatives in Arabonia. It was then that I was taken in by grandfather who raised me into the person I am today.
私が政治の道を志そうと思ったのはその時からよ。
That was the reason I was drawn into following him down the path of politics.
別に父の仇を取ろうとかそういうつもりじゃなかった。
It wasn't due to any desire to avenge my father or anything like
た
that.
だ納得いかなかったの。
I just couldn't understand it.
あんなにも幸せだった家族がなんで壊れてしまったんだろうって。
How could a family so happy and loving end up falling apart so completely?
祖父の助けもあって私は各地で留学をしながら政治、経済などを学んでいった。
After I made up my decision, grandfather began to help me. I studied abroad all over the continent, focusing on politics and economics.
でも勉強すればするほどクロスベルの置かれている状況は困難なものであることに気づいたの。
However, the more I studied, the more I realized how complicated of a quagmire Crossville's situation truly was.
結局は帝国と共和国、
Caught between the Empire and the Republic.
この二大国の持っている重力にあらゆる正義と利害は絡め取られ歪みを余儀なくされてしまう。
Our justice, our interests are pulled apart by the gravity of their immense power, entangled with their own, and distorted beyond all recognition.
私は壁にぶつかった。
It was there I hit a wall, an insurmountable barrier in my way.
壁か。
A barrier.
ええ、父もそうだったけど祖父も感じているであろう壁。
The same one my father faced, and one I'm sure my grandfather faces as well.
ねえロイド、クロスベル自治州の政府代表って誰だか知ってる？
Do you know who represents the government of Crossville State, Lloyd?
それはマクダイル市長じゃないのか？
Isn't it Mayor McDowell?
うん、正確にはクロスベル市の市長と自治州議会の議長の2人よ。
Well, yes, but he's not the only one. It's actually both the Crossville City Mayor and the Speaker of the Diet.
つまり今だとおじい様と帝国派のハルトマン議長という人がクロスベル政府の共同代表なの。
Grandfather and the Imperial faction Speaker, Hartman, jointly represented our
これ
government.
は自治州法に定められているわ。
That's how we operate, according to state
そ
law.
うか。不勉強だったな。
Sounds like I should have studied a bit
で
more.
もどうしてそんなややこしい体制になってるんだ？
But wait, why did Crossville adopt such a divided system in the first
決
place?
まっているわ。
It's obvious, isn't it?
同格の代表が2人いたら政治改革が起こりにくいからよ。
If two representatives from opposite factions have equal authority, they can hinder things for each other, making political reform nearly impossible.
そんな。
No
い
way.
やでも確かにそうなるのか。
But now that you mention it, it does make
え
sense.
え、トップが2人いた場合どちらかが改革を起こそうとしてももう片方が必ず足を引っ張る。
With two people on top, one side can easily sabotage the other if they try to push some sort of reform
こ
through.
れはもう政治力学としてそうなるのが歴史の必然なのよね。
The fact that this happens is a tragic inevitability, given Crossville's founding.
70年前帝国共和国双方の承認を受けて創設されたクロスベル自治州。
70 years ago, Crossville State was born from a mutual agreement between Arabonia and Calvard.
その時自治州法を定めたのは両国の法律家だったそうだけど、
In fact, the state's founders were, themselves, imperial and republican lawyers.
今にして思うと まさに呪いね。
Seeing the current state of Crossbell, I can't help but think of it as a curse.
私は途方に暮れてしまった。
I was at a loss.
政治の世界にそのまま入れば、その呪いに必ず蝕まれてしまう。
If I were to continue into the world of politics, that same curse would grab me by the neck and drag me under, just like my father.
だから父とも祖父とも違う別の切り口が欲しかった。
That's why I decided on a new approach, one my family hadn't yet tried.
それが警察だったのか。
And that was the CPD.
政治とは別の視点で様々な歪みが観察できる場所。
Yes, from there, I told myself I could see Crossbell's twisted reality firsthand, without looking through the muddied lens of politics.
そこでの経験はいずれ政治の世界に入った時の武器になると思った。
I convinced myself that the experiences I gained here would one day be my secret weapon when I finally joined Crossbell's political world.
父が失敗し、祖父が成し得なかったクロスベルの改革。
The reform that my father failed to achieve and grandfather was unable to pursue.
それを実現する手がかりになるんじゃないかと思ったの。
I thought this new perspective would be the key to finally making it a reality.
そうか。
Maybe.
でもやっぱりそれはただの逃げだったのかもしれない。
But perhaps I was lying to myself. Perhaps I was just running away.
今日あった出来事はどれも予想の範囲内だったけど。
Everything that happened today, I knew it was likely that I'd encounter those lawyer issues.
想像以上に重たく冷たかった。
But still, the reality of things was even colder and crueler than I'd imagined.
それを突きつけられてまたしても途方に暮れてしまった。
When confronted with it, I was at a loss.
結局私は自分一人では何も成し得ないのかもしれない。
Maybe I'm incapable of doing anything on my own after all.
父と母に見捨てられた幼い少女のままなのかもしれない。
Maybe I'm just a broken little girl, abandoned by her mother and father.
それでいいじゃないか。
So what?
エリーはさ、完璧すぎるんだよ。
You try way too hard to be perfect, Ellie.
すべて自分が一度も失敗しないでやり遂げる必要がある。
I can't afford to fail. I need to take care of everything myself. Shoulder every
そん
responsibility.
な風に思ってるんじゃないか。
That's the way you've been thinking, isn't it?
そんなことは。
That's not.
確かに今日はいろいろとへこまされることが多かった。
Today was probably our roughest day yet. Being ridiculed, having to hear that all of our efforts are in
で
vain.
もそんなのは働いてれば当たり前のことなんだ。
But think about it. Aren't those the things we signed up for when we joined the Triple
そし
S?
て今日乗り越えられなかった壁は明日には乗り越えられるかもしれない。
Remember, Ellie, there may be barriers we can't get over today, but that doesn't mean we won't be able to get over them tomorrow.
壁。
Tomorrow.
この場合の壁ってのは脅迫状の事件のことだ。
Right now, the barrier that stands before us is the threat letter
一
case.
家が出張って俺たちの手を離れかけているこの事件。
And even though the First Division is taking it
できれ
over,
ば一家とは別に独自に動いて追ってみたい。
I say we would continue investigating independently from them. What?
でもこれ以上私たちができることなんて。
But is there even anything we can do at this point?
一家は一家で大したものかもしれないけど、
Sure, the First Division may be great at what they
そ
do,
れでも警察の論理でしか動いていないのは確かだと思う。
but even so, it's obvious that they're stuck in a cop's mindset, only adhering to traditional logic.
ひょっとしたら別の切り口で事件が終えるんじゃないか。
Maybe a new perspective is exactly what's needed to crack this case.
そんな気がしてきたんだ。
At least that's how I feel about
ボイ
things.
ド。
そう。さっきエリーが言った話に似ているだろ。
Just like how you joined the CPT to gain a new perspective on Crossbell, right?
これでもし俺たちが大金星を上げることができれば、
If we're somehow able to solve this case, then
エリーが目指そうとしていることだって 決して不可能じゃないんじゃないか。
I'm sure that means your goal isn't out of reach either.
もちろん今回の事件とクロスベル全体の大きな問題は一緒にはできないかもしれない。
Of course, I shouldn't really compare our investigation to Crossbow's underlying issues.
俺たちに必要なのは壁を乗り越えるための力だ。
But what we need right now is the experience of overcoming these kinds of
こ
obstacles.
ういった小さな壁を一つずつ乗り越えていければ、
If we keep clearing the small barriers one by
いずれ
one,
巨大な壁を乗り越えられる力だって手に入れられるんじゃないか。
then someday we'll have the power to get over the big ones too.
この2ヶ月一緒にいてなんとなく分かった。
In these 2 months, we've been together. I've come to realize
あな
something.
たもまた私と違った悩みを抱えている。
You have your own troubles you're working to overcome, don't
そ
you?
れなのにどうしてそんなに前向きでいられるの？
So, how are you able to stay so optimistic?
俺はそうだな。
Well, let's see.
目指している人がいるから前に進めているのかもしれない。
Maybe it's because I have someone I'm trying to catch up to.
それはそれで問題なのかもしれないけれど。
Though, that in of itself may be a problem. I think I
でも
understand.
私はあなたほど強くないみたい。
But I'm not as strong as you are.
少し疲れちゃった。
I'm just so tired of it all.
本当は昔のことなんて話すつもりはなかったの。
I didn't come up here with the intention of talking so much about my
で
past.
もなんだか耐えきれなくなってしまって。
But I just couldn't keep it bottled up
この
anymore.
ままじゃ本当にあなたたちの足を引っ張るかもしれない。
At this rate, I'm only just going to drag the team down.
だったらいっそもう
And if that's the case, I should
エ
probably...
リー、俺には俺たちにはエリーが必要だ。
We need you, Ellie.
射撃の腕、交渉センス、政治経済の知識と
Your profound knowledge. Oh. Your profound knowledge, your negotiation skills, your sharpshooting, your sense of
この
justice.
街を相手にするにはどれも必要不可欠だと思うんだ。
If we're going to stand up to this city, we're going to need you.
でも
But
いや、違うな。
that's not it,
そ
though.
れも確かにそうだけど、そんなことよりも前に
Well, all of that's true. My point is this. I love Randy.
エリーがそばにいてくれたら、俺はそれだけで嬉しいんだ。
I'd be happy if you decided to stay by my side, Ellie. What?
バラバラな俺たちだったけど、この2ヶ月で呼吸回ってきた。
We were a bit of a mess at the start, but I feel like we've really started to become a team over these past 2 months.
忙しい毎日に翻弄されながらも、食事当番なんかも決めたりして、
Even when we're bombarded with the stress of daily life, we make time for the small things, like deciding whose turn it is to cook.
お互いの得意分野に関しては、もう何も言わずに信頼できるしな。
We've all come to trust in everyone's individual
そ
strengths.
んな仲間がいるっていうのは、それだけで嬉しいもんじゃないか。
It's not every day you find teammates like that. Well,
俺たちは若造だ。
they may still be rookies, sure.
世界を甘く見るにも、絶望するにも、まだ早すぎる。
It's too early for us to be able to tackle every problem by ourselves. But it's also too early for us to give in and despair and give up trying to fix things.
力を尽くして、やれることをやって、何度でも諦めずに挑戦して。
We'll tackle each day head on, do whatever we can, and keep relentlessly confronting the status quo.
それでもダメ
Status
なら
quo.
その時は、みんなで考えればいい。
And if that somehow fails, we'll just come up with a new plan, together.
俺はもちろん、ランディもティオもきっと力になってくれる。
You, me, Randy, and Tio.
ああ見えて課長だっていろいろ根回しをしてくれているし、
And despite the way he acts, the chief is always doing everything he can to support us from the side.
サイトなんていう変わった助っ人も来てくれたしな。
Yeah, even Zeit has their backs now.
エリー、君は一人じゃないんだ。
So don't forget, Ellie. You're not alone.
一人じゃないか。
You're absolutely right.
そうね。
I'm not alone.
そんな当たり前のことを私は忘れていたのかもしれない。
How could I have forgotten something so important?
ありがとう、ロイド。
Thank you, Lloyd.
私自身の問題は簡単に解決するものではないけど、
Even though it won't be easy to solve all my problems,
それでも少し気が楽になった気がする。
I do feel a little better now.
そっか。
Glad to hear it.
それにしても
Still,
青春ドラマみたいなセリフはともかく少しびっくりしちゃったわ。
apart from the lines that sounded like they came straight out of a teen drama, I was a bit surprised.
臭いのは承知してるよ。
I'm painfully aware of how cheesy they were, okay?
でもびっくりしたって。
But what do you mean by surprised, Ellie?
だって
Because, well,
私が必要だとかそばにいてくれて嬉しいとか
talking about how I'm needed and telling me that you want me by your side. Oh, no. I love Randy.
てっきり告白でもされているのかなって。
I thought you were confessing your love to me. I love Randy. Confessing? No!
いや、別にそんな意味じゃ。
Wait, that's not what I meant at all.
あら、私なんか告白する価値すらないっていうことかしら。
So you're saying I'm not good enough then?
そうじゃなくて。
You know that's not it.
ああ、もうエリーからかってるだろう。
Oh, come on. You're teasing me now, aren't you?
お返しよ。
Just a little payback.
でもあなたちょっと気をつけた方がいいわね。
But you really should be more careful, Lloyd. Yeah, poor Lloyd.
天然っていうかすごく女たらしなところがあるから。
You may not realize you're doing it, but you really have the potential to be a serious womanizer.
ちょっと待て。
Hold on a second.
ラディならともかく、なんで俺がそんな。
I'd understand if you were talking about Randy, but why me?
自覚がないところがまたたちが悪いというか。
The fact that you don't even know you're doing it makes it all the worse.
参ったわね。
Good grief, Lloyd.
まさかあんな言葉だけでこんなに気分が変わるなんて。
I can't believe just hearing those words made my heart beat so fast. Or start beating so fast. Or being so fast. What?
ね。
Oh, what was that?
なんでもありません。
Nothing.
その課長への報告を任せてしまってごめんなさい。
But anyway, I'm sorry I wasn't there when you reported to the chief.
脅迫状の捜査だけど何かプランはあるのかしら。
Did you guys come up with a plan for how to continue our
い
investigation?
や、今のところは。
No, not yet.
ただ結局のところ、すべてはインの狙いだと思う。
Right now, the case hinges on figuring out what Yin hopes to
それ
accomplish.
を探る糸口がないか。明日みんなで話したいかな。
Tomorrow we can ask around to see if we can find some sort of lead.
わかったわ。
Sounds
お
good.
かげで今夜はゆっくり休めそうな気がする。
Thanks to you, I have a feeling that I'll be sleeping soundly
お
tonight.
互い頭をすっきりとさせてミーティングに臨みましょう。
How about we hold a meeting tomorrow morning and see you and after we get some much needed rest?
ああ。
Sounds like a plan. Lloyd and Ellie learned Star Blast. Huh? By spending 100 CP each, a powerful combination attack can be unleashed. Okay.
以上が今週の成果です。
That concludes this week's report.
連中が投入してきた軍用犬がいささか厄介ですが。
The warhounds they've trained may prove
イ
troublesome.
ンドのさえいれば戦力面での不足は補えるのではないかと。
If Master Yin were available, he would easily compensate for our lack of force.
わかりました。
Very well.
市内での体制はこのまま継続。
We shall continue with all our current operating protocols within the city.
あとはそうですね。アルタイル市に派遣した人員を半分ほど呼び戻してください。
In addition, recall half of our personnel currently dispatched to Altair.
承知しました。
Understood.
それではツァオ様、おやすみなさいませ。
I shall take my leave, Master Sao. Have a pleasant evening.
お疲れ様。
Yes, yes, you too as well.
困りましたね。
How troublesome.
長老方の助けを借りるのはさすがに後が怖いですし。
I'd rather not have to request the elders' assistance. Such help would come with a heavy debt.
やれやれ。インドのがもう少し協力的だと助かるんですが。
If only Master Yin were more cooperative, our plans would be proceeding splendidly.
契約分はきちんと働いているつもりだがな。
Worry not, I plan to uphold my end of the bargain.
おお、いらしてたんですか。
It shouldn't surprise me that you were eavesdropping.
いやはや、失言でしたね。
Dear me, I feel I may have made a few slips of the tongue.
わざと聞かせたのだろう。
Please, we both know you said exactly as much as you wanted me to hear.
相変わらず食えない男だ。
Just as cunning as ever.
いやいや、あなたほどでは。
Me? Oh goodness, no, I'm no match for you.
ところで今宵はどのようなご用件で？
So what do I owe this visit?
軍用犬への対処をする気になっていただけましたか？
Are you perhaps in the mood to call some warhounds for
あ
us?
の程度、お前の部下どもで何とかできるだろう。
Your subordinates are more than capable enough to handle that matter.
私が相手をするのは、ガルシアをはじめとするルバーチェの主力のみ。
My role is to take care of Vorvash's main force, beginning with that man, Garcia.
そういう契約だったはずだ。
That's what you hired me for, was it
や
not?
れやれ、釣れないですね。
Oh dear, you truly are no fun.
何やらアルカンシェルにこだわってらっしゃるようですが。
It came to my attention that you've become entangled with Orkan Ciel for some odd
こ
reason.
この警察はなかなか優秀だ。こちらへの面倒事は困りますよ。
I'll have you know that the CPD is quite good at their jobs, so don't go doing anything that will bring us trouble. Do I make myself clear?
心配は無用だ。
No need to worry.
それよりも、特務支援課、どう感じた？
More importantly, what is your impression of the special support section?
要件というのは彼らについてでしたか。
Oh, so that's what you've come here
そ
for.
うですね。興味深い若者たちでしたよ。
Let's see. They're an intriguing combination of young people.
特にリーダーらしきロイドさんがいいですね。
Their leader, Lloyd, most of
自
all.
分の力不足を痛感しながらもひたむきに前に進もうとする。
He's perfectly aware of his weakness, yet he continues to push forward with
勘
determination.
も悪くないようですし、なかなか好みのタイプです。
He seems to have a strong intuition as well. To be honest, I quite like people like
お
him.
前の趣味は聞いていない。
I was not asking you about your tastes.
他のメンバーはどうだ？
What about the other members?
これがまたなかなか興味深い面々でして。
Again, each of them proves to be quite intriguing in their own
マ
way.
クダエル市長のお孫さん。相当な政治センスをお持ちのようで、参謀役と言ってもいいでしょう。
Mayor McDowell's granddaughter possesses a keen sense of diplomacy and operates as the team's administrator.
エプスタイン財団の娘さん。魔道場そのものも興味深いですが、特殊な資質を持っているようです。
As for the girl from the Epstein Foundation, while her herbal staff itself is fascinating, I suspect she has some special qualities of her own.
そして赤毛の彼はこれは私の勘ですが、我々と似たような匂いがしますね。
Lastly, we have our red-headed fellow. He has a certain air about him, not dissimilar to our own.
なるほど。
Intriguing indeed.
しかし、どうしてまた彼らに興味を？
I must ask, why have you taken such great interest in them?
何？少々試したくなってな。
I simply wish to put them to a little test.
この私の 院の依頼を託すのにふさわしい相手であるのか。
I was curious to find out if they were worthy of taking on a request from Yin. Isn't it a bit ridiculous? Despite all the work we put in, we had no choice but to hand the case over to the First Division. If Rishi hadn't asked us in the first place, everything we uncovered would have stayed hidden. Yeah, you're right. If only there was some kind of diversion that would allow us to continue investigating. Let's think for a minute. Who would know about Yin in the first place? Well, obviously Heiwei, considering that's his current employer. And then there's their rival Ravash in the First Division, who's tracking Heiwei's movements according to Dudley. From there, we can assume that Speaker Hartman, who's closely tied to Ravash, knows about him as well. That's the man you mentioned yesterday, right, Ellie? Yes, he's a career politician who, more or less, rules over the Diet, serving as the leader of the Imperial faction. Honestly, it wouldn't be far-fetched to say that he's Ravash's greatest supporter. Incidentally, almost all of Grandfather's reform bills were crushed by this man. I've always heard his name, but I never knew just how much power he had. If he's tied to Ravash, though, then Yin would be a threat to him as well, I imagine. Yes, which means they wouldn't have as much of a connection. You two look completely bewildered. Is there something we're missing? No, it's just... You seem to be in a much better mood today, Ellie. Oh, I guess so. I'm sorry about yesterday, everyone. I wasn't acting myself. But I'm fine now, and I don't intend to be a burden to the team anymore. You've never been a burden to us, Ellie. Quite the opposite, actually. You help us out all the time. I mean, look at us now. Thanks to your political knowledge, we're making progress by leaps and bounds. Oh, you really think so? Something smells fishy. Agreed, something is off. Very off. Huh? Wait a minute, you two. You know, now that I think of it, I could swear I heard a pair of voices chattering away on the roof from my window. I wonder. Congratulations, Lloyd and Ellie. I wish the best for you two. Hold on. We didn't do anything that deserves a congratulations, right, Ellie? Yes, I mean no. We're just talking about life and other things of that nature. Life, huh? Yeah, I talk about life with the ladies now and again. So tell me, how far did you two go?
Randy!
Randy!
ちょっとティオちゃんもいるのに。
Please, Tio's sitting right there.
ここまで行っ
How far did you go?
た。ああ、お付き合いの過程でいろいろな段階を踏むという。
Is Randy referring to the intimacy with people engage in while in romantic relationships?
いやいや、ないから。
Nope, 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 not at all. You! Sitting in a tree.
いい加減にしなさい。
That's enough for today. I love the smile too, holy shit. The smile is so good with that. Yes, ma'am.
まったく。
Yeah, I know. I love how Tio can bounce off. Like Randy and Tio can bounce off of each other. It's so funny. Like they do that a lot in this game. It's so good. I hope we see it a lot more too. Like it's so funny. Sheesh.
俺とエリーの関係を疑うなんて、そんなのありえないだろ。
Me and Ellie together romantically? You guys know that wouldn't happen. Huh?
そもそも釣り合わないっていうか、そんな雰囲気にならないっていうか。
I mean, I don't think we're all that compatible. Yeah, I know, right? Oh gosh. I mean, I don't think we're all that compatible, and I really can't really imagine our relationship going that way.
なあ、エリー。
Right, Ellie? It's so obvious that.
あれ
What's the matter? You idiot. You idiot.
見ましたね。
He stepped right on a landmine.
そうね。そうよね。
Oh yes, you were so right,
た
Lloyd.
だお話ししてつまらない相談に乗ってもらっただけだものね。
All I did was ask you for some advice on a very unimportant subject, that's all.
ええ、そんな甘い雰囲気には全くもってなりませんでしたとも。
And there most definitely wasn't any sort of romantic atmosphere like you oh so graciously pointed out. Sorry. Alright then.
あの、釣り合わないってのは、俺がエリーには似合わないって言ってるだけで。
You know, by incompatible, I only meant that we don't exactly make a good match. That's the...
ギロ。
Giro.
すみません。
すみません。
まあなんだ、元気が出て何よりじゃねえか。
Well, either way, we're glad to see you got some more fire in you today, Mademoiselle. And that was probably worse, just like reforming the Oh gosh, I don't know. That's bad.
安心しました。
Yes, thank goodness.
ひょっとして警察やめてしまうんじゃないかって思ったので。
I was not sure whether or not you were going to stay with the CPD.
ごめんね。心配かけて。
I'm sorry, I never meant to make you all worry.
将来どうするかはまだわからないけれど。
I don't know where the future will take
今
me.
私がいるべき場所はここであるのは間違いないから。
But right now, I know this is where I'm meant to be.
だからみんな改めてよろしくお願いします。
So everyone, I'm happy that I get to keep working with
エ
you.
リー。
ヘリーさん。
So am I, Ellie.
お嬢のツッコミがないとやっぱり閉まらねえもんな。
Damn straight. Besides, that will get much done around here without you to keep us in line.
突っ込ませているのはあなたたちが原因でしょう。
I wouldn't have to be so stern all the time if you didn't try to wander off to the casino every other day, Randy.
それはともかく
Well, that's enough of that.
捜査方針だけど結局どうしようかしら。
What should we do about the investigation from here on out?
そうだな。
Good question.
以下とは別のアプローチでインに迫ると言っても。
We could always attempt to corner Yin with a different approach than the one the first division is
いろ
using.
いろ切り口があるので逆に迷ってしまいますね。
However, that unfortunately does not do much to narrow our options
こ
down.
うなったらあれだ。
In that case, I've got an
カ
idea.
ルバードの東方人街に出張しに行くってのはどうだ。
How about we have ourselves a trip to Calvers' eastern quarter?
少しはインの手がかりもつかめるんじゃねえか。
I bet we'd find new clues about Yin there.
それは盲点だったな。
Oh, why didn't I think of that?
でも外国に出張なんてそんなの許されるのかしら。
But would the department even authorize a business trip to a foreign country?
支援課の範疇から外れそうな気がするし、
The Eastern Quarter is far outside of our jurisdiction, after all.
ティオ、
どうしたの？
What are you doing?
警察のデータベースをもう少し漁ってみようかと。
I was contemplating looking into the police database a bit
一
more.
家の動向などもつかめるかもしれませんし。
Perhaps I wouldn't be able to learn, or perhaps I would be able to learn about the First Division's movements and so on.
ただ、昨夜調べたばかりなので、追加情報はないかもしれませんが。
However, I already searched it last night, so there may not be much in the way of new information.
そうか。
Let's try it anyway.
ま、やらないよりマシか。
Be sitting around here doing nothing.
どうしたんだ？
What's wrong?
珍しいですね。
How strange.
動力メールが届いているみたいです。
It seems as though we have received an orb
動
mail.
力メール？
What's that again?
確か文章だけの情報を端末に送るものだったかしら。
Aren't they essentially letters that can be sent from terminal to terminal?
はい。すごく便利なのに、警察では使っている人はほとんどいないみたいで。
Precisely. The peculiar thing is, despite being extremely useful, almost no one in the CPD uses the functionality.
キーボードが使える人がまだ少ないせいでしょうね。
Most likely because not many officers are trained to use keyboards.
なるほど。確かに俺も使えないしな。
Do you have to be trained to use a keyboard? Damn. And I'm one of them, unfortunately.
それより誰からなんだ？
Well, who's it from?
今開いてみます。
Let me check. Huh?
なんだ？
What is it?
一体誰から？
Who would send us? Yeah, I guess. Fair enough. This is new to them. I guess if the first time I ever saw a keyboard, I'd probably be like, huh? What is that? What's this? Especially the old-timey ones, like trying to use a like the old phones where you have to click one letter so many times to get like a set of other letters. That was pretty funny. I have to click A 4 times to get to C or to get to D or whatever, you know. That's funny. Yin, I Yin hereby submit my report request. Overcome this trial and face me. Only then I will grant you your mission. It's him.
おいおい、何のいたずらだこりゃ。
Is this some kind of joke?
ティオちゃん、このメールはどこから？
Tia, where was the mail sent from?
警察本部ではありません。
Definitely not the police department.
わかりました。
Got it.
クロスベル国際銀行。
It was sent from the International Bank of
通
Crossbell,
称 IBC です。
otherwise known as the IBC des.
どういうことだ？
What does this mean?
IBC っていや、大陸中からミラをかき集めてる銀行だろう。
The IBC's that bank that rakes in mirror from all over Zemuria, right?
なんでそんなところがこんないたずらを送ってくるんだ？
Why the hell would a place like that be sending us prank mail?
私に聞かれても。
Why would you assume I would know?
でも、このメールは間違いなく IBC の端末から送られています。
I can say, however, that this mail was definitely sent from an IBC terminal.
誰が送ったのかまではわかりませんが。
However, I have no way of knowing who sent it, though.
もしかしてインが IBC に潜入しているとか？
Could it be possible that Yin infiltrated the IBC?
正直ありえなくはないわね。
It's not out of the
それ
question.
に IBC ビルには外部の会社もいくつか入っているわ。
The IBC building is home to quite a few external companies and organizations.
確かエプスタイン財団の事務所もあったんじゃないかしら。
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think there's an Epstein Foundation office too.
ええ。知り合いがそこで働いています。
That is correct. An acquaintance of mine works there.
ですが、どうやらこのメールは IBC のメイン端末から送信されているみたいですね。
However, I should have been more clear. The orbital mail was sent directly from the IBC's main
外
terminal.
部の会社が関わっている可能性は低いと思いますが。
Well,
私に聞かれても。
who would send because of that, I think the possibility of an external company being involved is low.
直接聞いてみるしかないか。
Well, we won't know until we
な
ask
るべ
them.
く一家には内密に捜査を進めたかったんだけど。
I wanted our investigation to fly under the First Division's radar, but we really don't have any other choice.
さすがに身分を明かさないで聞いてみるのは難しそうだな。
Yeah, going undercover this time might be a little tricky.
余計な横やりが入る前に動いちまえばいいんじゃねえか。
Should we hurry up and check it out before they get in our way again?
ひょっとしたら内密に調べさせてもらえるかも。
Actually, we may be able to perform our search in secret after all. Really?
どういうことですか？
How exactly?
私の友人に IBC の関係者がいるのよ。
My best friend's father works at the IBC.
その人のお父様に事情を話せば力になってくれるかもしれない。
If we explain the situation to him, he might give us a hand.
そうだったのか。
You think so?
おお、好都合じゃねえか。
Hey, ain't that convenient?
さすがお嬢。いろいろなコネを持ってるな。
Well, well, Mademoiselle. You got more connections than you know what to do with, don't you?
まあそれなりにね。
I have a decent
で
amount.
もとても忙しい方だからクロスベル市にいるかどうか。
Unfortunately, I have no way of knowing whether or not he's even in Crossbell City, given how hectic his schedule
どん
is.
な立場の方なんですか？
What sort of position does he hold
多
there?
分知ってると思うけど。
You may have heard of
デ
him,
ィータ
actually.
ー・クロイスっていうの。
His name is Dieter Croix? What?
なんだ、有名人なのか？
You famous or something?
うん。
I'll say.
ある意味知名度で言うならイリアさん並みかもしれない。
Honestly, you could make the arrangement that he's just as well known as Ilya.
ディーター・クロイス。大陸有数の資産家にして国際経済の中心人物の一人。
He is one of the continent's most wealthy individuals and a leading figure in the Zemirian economy,
現 IBC 総裁ですね。
as well as the current CEO of the International Bank of Crossbell.
銀行のトップかよ。
He's the top dog of the whole freaking bank?
もともと父の古い友人だったの。
He was originally an old friend of my
祖
father's,
父とも昔から親交があってそれで仲良くさせてもらっていて。
but he's also kept a friendly relationship with my grandfather. Because of that, I've known him for a good portion of my life.
娘さんは私の幼馴染にあたるわね。
And his daughter is one of my closest childhood friends.
そうだったのか。
Wow, that's
し
amazing.
かしそんな人だと不在だとしても仕方ないか。
But even if he is the CEO, we won't be able to do much if he's not there.
1年の半分くらいは外国を飛び回っているらしいから。
You're right. I heard that he spends almost half of the year abroad on business
でも
trips.
ダメでもともとだわ。
Nevertheless, there's no harm in trying, is there?
私の友人ならいるかもしれないし訪ねるだけ訪ねてみましょう。
Even if he isn't in town, my friend might be. She might be able to help us.
なあ、そうしよう。
Let's do it
しかし
then.
これでなんとか捜査の目処がついたけど。
We're getting somewhere now, or we're getting somewhere with the investigation now at least, but
メールの意図ですね。
are you worried about the intentions behind the
脅
orb mail?
迫状もそうでしたわ。どういうつもりなんでしょう。
It was written similarly to the threat letter, but his reason for sending it remains unclear.
せっかく向こうからわざわざ接触してきたんだ。
Well, he went out of his way to send us a
ここ
challenge.
はあえて乗ってみようぜ。
It'd be rude of us not to take the bait, you know?
そうね。行
Agreed.
きましょう。IBC ビルへ。
Shall we head to the IBC then? Oh shit. Let's look at it. Oh, we got a bunch of new requests. I just wanted to see what she's up to. Alright. Hi. I'm gonna make a save here, and I'm gonna cut it. I was gonna cut it before we even went inside of Ark and CL, but I was like, nah, I don't know. I was like, I wanted to get more into it. I'm about to stream some Dead by Daylight though, if you're interested. I take a short little break, and then me and one of my friends are gonna hop in and play some. fun game. But let me make sure I saved. Okay, I did save. Okay, cool. Yeah, I just need to eat and then hit him up and I'll be ready to go. Get some water. Yeah, I'll be happy. But anyways, though, that's about it for this. Or that is it for this part. Thank you all so much for stopping by. Think about it. All right, sure, sweet. Thank you all so much for stopping by. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back tomorrow with more. Take it easy and peace out.